What's up, everybody? Welcome back to D-Train Games and the Hunter Call of the Wild. And what is up, Micah? Glad to see you can make it to the stream, man. So we got the great one mule deer last stream. I am so excited about that. Hopefully we'll get one of these two today. We've got 4 hours, 2 hours apiece. Hopefully the roe deer or the fallow deer will show up today. We're going to start with the roe deer and do that for 2 hours, and then after that we're going to shift over to the fallow. So who knows? We might even get through. We might even get both. But let's go ahead and reset time and get this thing underway. What time of day was it? I think it's in the evening. Yeah, it's in the evening time. Yeah, we'll just go slaughter a bunch of roe deer and hopefully that we'll get the great one to show up today. Yeah, Mike, I hope you're doing well. Get a drink real quick. Now, I am a one and done on the roe deer, guys, so as soon as the great one roe deer shows up, I will be moving on to other great ones. Just in case anybody's wondering. But we're going to shoot as many of these as we can. See what we can't do today. Now, they'll all come back in time, so I'm just going to pop what we can, and then I'm going to leave the rest. So we'll take the easy shots today, or at least what we can if they're easy. That'll work. Do this guy walk for us. Or any of them will walk for us. That one's going to fall over right there. And that one's going to be a miss, unfortunately. That's too low. Alright, that's fine. Might even want to get back on track soon. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Like I said, I'm better at shooting big game than I am little game, so I'm having to get my shot back for these guys. How did I miss that? I have no idea. Alright, well, that's fine. Like I said, throughout the next couple of hours, my aim should get better. Yeah, I'm excited for the new great one. I am very excited for the Jaguar. I just hope that it's an easy one to grind, because the Jaguar seems like it might be a little bit troublesome if it's going to be like the Tiger, where there's going to be so many of them on a map and you have to just kind of go around and find them. I mean, that's definitely going to be done, but unless they have like very few ponds on the map where they drink, or very few places on the river, it's going to be kind of complicated in my opinion. I'm sure it's going to be done, but still. And in case anybody's wondering how many kills in we are, I have no idea. I know it's a lot, but I don't count these kills because of how many you kill in a day. This grind is too efficient in my opinion, and you just keep killing and killing and killing because they keep coming back all throughout the day. So I don't have a clue. Don't know why we have a doe there. That'll still kill her. What's up, Zane? Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. That was actually the great one I was wanting. But yeah, I love the color that I got, and I also really loved the rack. The double drop time rack, I'm a fool for those. So yeah, I got the rack that I wanted as well. So I was so happy about that, man. But thank you so much, and congratulations on your diamond. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you, Micah. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it took a lot of work, but we got him. And I was happy to get him. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get another great one today. It would be insane if we can come back on here and do 2 streams in a row and have either the roe deer or the fallow show up. Which would be even crazier if both of them showed up, though. Like, I mean, can you guys imagine if we ended up with 2 great ones today? Oh my goodness, that would be insane. The great one Fallow as well as the great one Roe showed up. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I would know what to do with myself at that point. We're just gonna leave that. Let me refresh the chat real quick, guys. There we go. Yeah, 1,400 kills is a lot, but hopefully you can get another great one soon. I'm hoping that I will. And yeah, with less kills. Yeah, that's my aim. I believe that what I'm actually trying to do, though, guys, is actually something really cool. I'm hoping that we can get both the roe deer and the fallow deer before the new map launches. Because if I could do that, that means I could be hunting nothing but predators for the next couple of months. Because I've still got the black bear to get. I still need another wolf, and I also want to get the jaguar if it's an easy grind. So I'll be hunting for all three of those predators every single stream. If we're able to get both of these great ones to show up soon. Because all the rest of them are going to be duplicates. So which technically the fallow deer is a duplicate for me, but I have two of them, and I'm trying to complete a multi-mount. So until I get the multi-mount completed, I'm not going to consider it a done deal. Make sure I don't have anything else around here. Still anything, Duke? Nope. All right, we're good. But yeah, I'm excited. That's what I'm hoping for, guys. That is what I'm hoping for. I am hoping that we are able to, in fact, get one of these great ones to show up, so that way we can move and just do nothing but predators for a couple of months. I think that'd be a lot of fun. That should be a dead shot. Oh yeah, he's dead. He's done. Was there something else out there? Not that I can see. Okay. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys like the stream for me if you haven't already. Why did it remove my tent? Oh, because the deer died on top of it. Go figure. Put you out there. That's good enough. How many kills in on my roe deer grind? I have no idea. Unlike all my other grinds, I am actually not counting these kills because you kill so many roe deer so fast on this map that honestly it would be, with me and my ADHD, it'd be really hard for me to keep up with all the kills. So I'm basically just shooting until it shows up. If I had to take a rough estimate, I would say that at least in the 300 to 400 kill range. If I had to take an estimate, because before I stopped counting, I think I could get like 100 to 200 kills a day at the start, and now it's kind of mellowed out a little bit. I'd have a couple of does that showed up, so now it's roughly between 60 and 80 per day. So I'd say that I'm somewhere in the ballpark of like 300 to 500 kills. Somewhere around in there is my guess. But yeah, I'm not like straight up counting these just because of the fact that, like I said, it'd be too tough. There's too many of them getting killed. Because by the time I make it around to these animals, by the time I turn around and go back the other way, there are going to be more respawns there. Like, I do not have to reset time after doing this run. That's why I have this tripod out here, because all I need to do now is just jump in this tripod, and usually, not every time, but usually if I jump in this tripod and look back the way I came, there's already going to be there's going to be more deer there waiting on me. Let me see if it's going to be the case today. Yeah, usually I can look back and there's already respawns. Not this time around, unfortunately. But yeah, most of the time there's respawns here. What's up, Hooski? Everyone dislike ban him, get him out of here. No, I know you're kidding, man. No big deal. Oh, but welcome back to the stream, man. Glad to see you made it. Yeah, guys, welcome. Make yourself at home and chat, guys. Talk to me about whatever you want to. I'll tell you guys, what is your favorite variation of the Jaguar? Let me ask you guys that. I like the black and gold. The black and gold Jaguar is the one I'm hoping I get if the grind is easy. Or at least doable. But what about you guys? Is there a certain color for the Jaguars that you guys would like to get? There we go. There's another one showing up. What's up, Sirius? What did you miss? Last stream we got the great one mule deer. The video and short is out for that kill if you want to go back and watch it. We got the double drop tine milky one, I think is what we got. And now today you haven't missed anything yet on the roe deer grind. We've just got started, so I haven't had any trophies or anything show up for them. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and reload. I didn't realize I was 2 bullets down. Alrighty, now we're good. Yeah, we're just popping some rows, and we're going to be shooting some fallow here in a little bit, too. Yeah, we're going to do 2 different grinds today. We're going to do 2 hours of roe deer and then 2 hours of fallow deer. Because I'm hoping I can get these next great ones to show up soon. Because if I can, then I can just do nothing but predators for a while. Because I need 2 black bears, I need 1 more wolf, and then I'm going to try to, and if the jaguar grind is a lot of fun, then I'm going to try to get 2 jaguars as well. So, if I can get the 1 roe deer that I want out of the way, and then the final fallow deer for my multi-mount, then I could just go after predators for about a month or so. I think that'd be kind of fun. Awesome, Sirius. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was the rack that I wanted. I didn't care what color because I'm not really picky with the mule deer racks other than the cinnamon stripes. I don't like that one. But all the other ones I was fine with. But I was just happy it gave me the rack I wanted. Out of all the mule deer racks, the double drop time was my favorite, and that was the one that I was wanting the most. And thankfully, Silver Ridge Peaks was a passion project for mine. It wasn't like a grind that I was planning on sticking with. I just wanted to get a great one mule deer off Silver Ridge Peaks. So the fact that I got my favorite rack off that one was amazing. And now we're gonna move into Black Bear Friday. So this Friday we are starting the Black Bear grind. And if I can get this roe deer or the fallow to show up today, then I'll be able to do whatever I didn't get today that day as well. It should still be good. I hit him. Yeah, it's still good. Alrighty. Oh, that one just popped in. How you doing, sir? Let's see. Any other ones? Not that I could see. Have I got any diamonds or rates? The rates on the deer are not that bad. I mean, they're a little expensive, but not terrible. No, I'm just kidding. I know you meant rares. No, I have not got any rares yet. I think we've got 5 diamonds on the grind, but from where I wasn't used to shooting little deer, I screwed a lot of them up. I think I've only got like 2 of them that I made the shot count because it was really early and I'm used to shooting bigger games, so my shots weren't that great. But yeah, I think we've had 5 diamonds on the grind so far. We've had 3 that were on my other pawns. 2 of them trolled, 1 made dime. And I screwed up. I would have screwed up my 2 of them anyways, back to back. So luckily they both trolled. But out of the ones that I made the shot count, they were dime. So we've had 2 trolls and 3 dimes, basically. And 1 dime was messed up. I forgot to jump in my tripod. Is there anything out there? Yes, there is. Okay, let me get back in my tripod. Getting too carried away shooting stuff, I keep forgetting I need to look ahead of me. Let's see, what else is out here? Oh, I was hoping that guy would take a step forward and into my bullet. Instead he went backwards. That's alright, we'll let him go, he'll come back. I don't feel like chasing after a little deer. Like I said, I'm not the best shot, and I don't want to do a lot of tracking today. Let's go ahead and move over here. It's okay, Micah. It's autocorrect is what it is. It's where your phone is trying to take guesses as to what you're trying to say, and it's filling in the blank for you, and it's the wrong word. That was it, guys. Let me change my colors up a little bit. The maps have a hard time remembering your colors that you want, so I gotta change this back. I like yellow because it stands out the best. There we go. Am I missing any blood, Duke? Always gotta have him check in this corner because it's hard for me to remember sometimes. Nope. Alright, we're good. There we go. What's up, Zero? You're hanging out with a friend? Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, we got 2 grinds going today. You guys voted that you wanted more Great One grinds, so we're going to do a whole week of Call of the Wild this week, it seems. But yeah, we're doing the roe deer grind and the fallow grind today. Yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome. Glad to see that you're hanging out with a friend. Hope he enjoys the stream, too, or she. I think Duke is smelling this deer up ahead of me. Yeah, he is. Alrighty. You hate those 2 zones for your tar, they're so bad. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of one of the reasons why I didn't do the tar grind. Well, for one, I'm not too interested in the species itself, so that's the main reason I didn't do it. I just didn't really feel like grinding something I wasn't, like, desperately wanting a great one of. But also the fact that they seem to be in really, really bad areas. Like, if you didn't use a feeder, it was hard to grind for them, so that was another reason I didn't do them. But just overall, man, I just wasn't very interested in the tar. I'm not very big on sheep species. I think the only species that I would grind for if it was a sheep would be the mouflon or the doll sheep. I really enjoy the spirally antlered animals. So if they had like Aldad sheep, or if they had doll sheep, or the mouflon got a great one, I would definitely go after those. But outside of those, I'm not really much of a goat or sheep hunter. What time is it getting to be? Still way early in the day. Way early in the day. 1800s when they stop. So this is how I do my grind, guys. In case you guys are wondering, it is a little bit slow at times because like I said, it can take a couple of minutes to get your respawns back. But this is exactly what I do. This is how I do my road deer grind. I just go around. I start at about 1530, and I will stay here until 1800. And then at 1800, we'll go back and reset time and do it again. Don't see any other respawns here at the moment, so that means they're just not loaded in yet. There's a deer out there. Pathetic little dude. Take him out. It's still hard even with the feeders. Yeah, I know, man. Where'd he come from? I mean, hey, free deer. I gotta be careful when shooting animals outside of my zones, though. I can mess up my hunting pressure, and it'll cause me to have to leave the area and hunt for other things for a while. And I really don't want to do that. In case you guys are wondering, we are not using herd management. I have some of my map HMs. Like I believe that up here, like all these pawns are herd managed, but nothing down here really is. I think it's like a mixed pot down here, so I didn't really feel like doing a full management for one great one. Like I said, I just want to get the great one of this species, and then I'm gonna pull everything up, and this map will come back to multiplayer. What's up, Richard? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Also, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you help me out by hitting the like button for me. That way more people can find the stream today, hopefully. And also make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Call of the Wild is slowly making a return to the channel, and we are going back to being a Call of the Wild channel. And if I just ever get burned out, let's play other games. But yes, I am going back to making this a Call of the Wild and hunting and fishing channel. So we will be incorporating this game at least once a week if I'm on the weeks that I don't feel like playing it. But if I ever feel like playing something else, we'll just play something else. Also, guys, whenever Assassin's Creed Black Flag comes out, I will be streaming that on launch day. I will not be streaming a full playthrough of the game because I actually want to do a recorded version of it. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the Black Flag remake whenever it launches, I will be doing a stream on launch day for it. For anybody who might be interested. I played that game. Nobody will believe me because obviously you can't go back in time, but I was actually the 4th richest pirate in the world on the Xbox 360 days. Way back when the game was really popular on Xbox 360, I was the 4th richest pirate in the world. I think I had like over $300 million in the game, and I got most of my money by whaling and doing contracts and stuff. I didn't play multiplayer either, and that was what a lot of people were impressed with, because you usually had to do multiplayer to find that much money, but I did all my stuff in single player. Sorry for so much running, guys. Like I said, at this point you can't really use a 4-wheeler, so you kind of just run from place to place. I do have tents out, but sometimes the animals appear in different spots, so I can't always fast travel either. Yeah, we're hoping for a great ones back to back. We got a great one last stream, and now I'm hoping that we can get another one or two this stream. And by the way, guys, if we get the roe deer to show up, I'm not going to shoot it immediately. We're going to leave it here, and then we're going to immediately move to the fallow grind and see if we can double up on one stream. So it is very possible. Our last fallow grind was 1,300 kills, I believe, or maybe a little bit more. So it's possible our next one could be short. Which I think we're already almost in. I think we're like 600 kills into the fallow grind right now, number 3. So we're getting there with the fallows. But yeah, on launch day of both Wolverine and Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I will be doing a stream for launch day for that. So when Wolverine launches, I'll be doing one stream for Wolverine. Same thing with Assassin's Creed, and then whenever I do New Game Plus, whenever I'm ready to do the playthrough, I'll be doing a playthrough of them. So, it's things to be expecting, guys. A lot of you guys have been looking forward to the Black Bear grind. So, this Friday it is going to begin. This Friday is supposed to be, I believe, 2 to 7. So, it's going to be like a 5-hour stream, give or take. And, depending on how today goes, we might do the whole day as Black Bear, or we might do, we might split it up like we're doing today, and maybe do 3 hours of Black Bear and 2 hours of Wolves. Because I do want to get one more Wolf before I bring Alaska back to our multiplayer streams. So... we might do Black Bear and Wolf Friday. Where's these deer at? Any respawns out there? Usually I would have respawns already out there waiting on me, but this time around it seems like that I'm having to go in circles every time. If this keeps up, then I'm going to have to move that tent up here. Because the only reason that tripod is back there is so that way I can shoot back the direction I came. So, either my fast traveling is spooking the animals, and that's the reason why they're not coming in as fast, because I used to just run around the whole thing. But, we'll see. Let me see what time it's getting to be. Just 1700. We still got another full hour in game. Animals, there they are. Should be about time for a rare or a diamond, I'd assume. Oh, that's a bad shot. Dude, he was under the map. Did you guys see that? We actually went under the map there for a minute. I don't know how good of a shot that was. Oh, we got him that time, though. Good grief. That guy dead. He dead. That deer didn't even have a chance, the poor thing. There we go. Laying them down, people. Laying them down. My shot looks like it's back on the money. Dude, I tell you, every time I come over here, there's a deer here that wasn't here previously. You gonna stop running for us? And I hit a tree. Of course I did. That's fine. We'll let him go. He'll come back. No need to waste ammo. What's up, Prayer? Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, it was them. I'm sorry for the really bad yelling in the video, but I was overly pumped at the fact that it ended up being the double drop time. That was the one that I was actually hoping and praying I would get on that map. So the fact that I literally got the exact antler top that I wanted for the great one off the map I was wanting to get him off of, yeah, I was. That's probably the most pumped I've been for a great one in a long time, to be honest. I did not expect to get the exact deer that I wanted. Of course, I didn't really care too much about the color variation as long as it wasn't the cinnamon stripes, but that was the rack that I wanted. So I was very, very happy with that. Dude, every time I shoot a deer, it seems like they're not this far away, but they are. This guy was way up here. That telling? I don't know what you're meaning. You're saying, dude, that telling is not as bad as mine. What do you mean by telling? I'm not sure what you're saying there. I'm sorry. Yeah, we should. It's been a while. It's probably been another few. I don't know how many kills it's been, but I don't think I've got a single rare yet. I've gotten diamonds, but I haven't got a single rare. Most of my diamonds were initial spawns, though. Like I said, I had three level 3s to start before I even did HM or anything on the map, and then I spawned 2 other ones on here when I first started the grind. Another one of my females. Oh, I'm already at the right place. Here we go. Oh, that's a bad shot, but it should still do the job. Take care of her, just to make sure that whoever she comes back with will come back. I don't know how that guy ain't dead yet. Oh, and he's out of render. Go figure. Alrighty. Dude, I don't know what's going on. I might have to go around some of my other pawns. I'm not on stream because obviously I just want to sit here and grind today. But maybe off stream I need to go around and check on my pawns because I was getting giant level 2s and level 3s last stream. And now this stream I'm getting a bunch of like little level 2s and level 1s. So I am guessing that did I skip one? I did. But I'm guessing that my HM is kind of screwed up right now for some reason. Because I had decent HM on the map, and now things are just kind of like not working out the way I hoped they would. Oh yeah, I just passed this guy up entirely. My bad. That's why I bring Duke with me, so that way he can tell me, hey, you missed this one. Alright, let me make sure there's nothing out here ahead of me. Alright, we should be good. If we spook anything, it's fine. Get a drink real quick. Yeah, we'll go till about 4 o'clock. It's just 2:30 right now, like 2:33. Yeah, no, 2:30 on the dot. But yeah, it's 2:30 my time right now, so we'll do the road here until about 4 o'clock. So another hour and a half. Give them as much time as we can possibly give them today to give us a great one. And if we don't get a great one row, that's fine. We'll come back to it probably next week. Wait, was that? Dude, this is so weird. Where are these deer coming from? What are you? And I forgot that one down there too. Well, floored it. Oh, I hear that, Serious. I wish you the best of luck. Is there a certain super rare color you'd want? Like, I don't know if there's a certain rare color you're after. Or would like to have. What do I think about the new great one? It is definitely a great one. It is definitely great. It's there's not a single color I don't like. Black and gold is my favorite, but I love the other ones as well. And I will be grinding for those as long as the grind is not overly complicated. If it's a very complicated grind or time consuming, something along the lines that just makes it unenjoyable, then I obviously won't be doing it. But yeah, that's my plan at least. Sorry guys, I did forget these two. Gotta make sure I claim everything. There ain't nothing special out this way, is there? What do we have there? Okay, so it's traveling, so let me guess, it's already... it's not time for them to stop just yet, but some of these are already traveling. But yeah, I'm excited to see the great ones, especially in the game, man. But yeah, I would like to have 2, 2, and 2 of the predators. So, I'd like to have 2 wolves, 2 bears, and two jaguars if I can. because I really like to put the animals facing each other where they look like they're fighting. Or if they have a multi-mount where they're fighting each other, I enjoy that. So that's what I'm aiming to do. Okay. Let's go back down here. Don't want to miss any places. Dude, where are these deer coming from? I mean, I can't shoot him. I got too much pressure here, but yeah, this is how it was working for me last time I streamed. They would just be here all of a sudden. Dude, this pond is just so overkill, man. I love it. Like I said, it's a lot of fun because it's just constantly shooting. I guess those deer are spooked or decided to leave already. Wait, what is that him? Oh, there it is. Never mind, we're good. You're just laying out there. Oh, gotcha, Sirius. Gotcha. I am going to be going for this all the way until something gets done about them. But I really think that the red deer needs to have like the naked necks from like level 4s and below. But level 5 should have a little bit of gruff around the neck. Level 6s should have a little bit more. Level 7 should have a pretty medium-sized gruff around the neck. 8 should have a big size. And then legendaries and the great ones should have like the most fluff on their necks. Also, they need to have at least 4 to 6 new antler types added to them. And they need to have at least another 4 to 6 different color variations for the great one. In my opinion, that would absolutely just make the red deer in this game amazing. If they could just give it more variety, I would be right back grinding them. I love red deer to death. It's just that it's the same great one every time. So I just don't have any interest in grinding them. But if they added a lot more variation to them, I would be all over it. See, any stragglers? It's getting late in the evening now, so there's not going to be as many spawning in. But like I said, I do like to try to stay the full time if I can. Alright, so what I think we're going to do, there isn't very many respawns. I think that most of them might be leaving now, because it's like 30 minutes till the top of the hour. So I'm just going to fast travel, do one more lap around the pond, and if we don't have very many to kill, we're going to go ahead and reset time. Yeah, I agree with you, Sirius. Yeah. Like I said, the red deer, I think they look better prior to the latest patch. I mean, I hate saying that, but I really do. Their fur texture itself, I think, actually has been improved for the females, in my opinion. But for the males, they need to look they need to look furrier than the females, like fluffier, if you will, in certain areas. And obviously, they took away the gruff around the necks of the males. And in my opinion, that's what makes the red deer very beautiful. Is actually having that big patch of fur all the way around the neck, like their manes, if you will. But yeah, they didn't ruin the red deer necessarily, but they're definitely not as attractive as they used to be, in my opinion. I think the females look better, but the males, I think they kind of screwed up by taking out the fluffiness of the necks, and, yeah. If they'd go back and redo them one more time, they'd be a lot better. But they didn't ruin them, in my opinion. They just made them less attractive to shoot. Or to hunt, rather. You're grinding bears, they're being better this time. Oh, let's go. That's awesome. There was a roe deer out there, but I didn't get to see it. It's probably that same one. Yeah, well, like I said, guys, we will be starting the black bear grind this Friday. I think what we're going to do, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's going to be a 4-hour stream. No, 7. So yeah, it's a 5-hour stream coming up this Friday. And I think, like I said, I think we're going to spend 3 hours on black bears, and then we'll probably close the stream by doing 2 hours of wolves. At least that's my plan, at least. Alright, let's go ahead and reset time. Yeah, I really don't care which roe deer I get. I think the roe deers are beautiful no matter what color or rack that you get with them. So, I really don't mind what the game gives me. But like I said, guys, I am a one and done with the roe deer. I just think that they're really cool, and that's the reason why I'm wanting to get one. But yeah, after I get this great one, I'm just going to pull everything up and move on to another map. But, dude, why am I down here at the pond? I was at the house. Crap, dude. Well, there's nothing here right now. Let's just try to fast travel over here and hope nothing speaks. Dude, this map, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's some bugginess going on with this map, because I've had several times where I went to a house, reset time, and then whenever I come back, it puts me down here at the pond. Now, if it put me at this location, I'd be fine with that, but usually it puts me, like, right in the middle of all the animals. And I'm forced to scare stuff. You like the melanistic and albino, but ever since Scotland dropped, I don't like the red deer texture. Yeah. Yeah, that's my point, is that the red deer looked a lot better. Is that a rare? Guys, is that a rare? I don't know if that's a rare or not. I don't think it is. No, it's just dark. Never mind. He was in the trees. I thought that was a certain rare. But no, yeah, ever since the last update for the red deer, they just haven't looked the same, man. Like I said, they look good, but not great. They were a lot better prior to the latest update, in my opinion. I still like hunting them, but I don't love hunting them anymore. It's fine, we'll let him go. He'll come back. Oh, that's a bad shot. Yeah, I knew I shot too high on that one. Let's see if he'll walk for us. You walk for us, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and get rid of the doe. So that way she'll bring back her mate, which I'm sure it's him. How'd that miss? I have no idea. Dude, how that missed, I have no idea. I think I shot low. He was about 400 and something yards out, and I didn't realize it. Oh well. At least we got his partner, so when we come back around and shoot him, she should come back with him. Dude, why does this happen? You weren't even over here a second ago. Neither were you. Well, you're gonna die either way. I'll just follow this guy. He's gonna fall over right here. Dude, the deer spawn on this map without you even meaning for them to. Well, there's another one. I can't shoot him. I got too much pressure. My goodness. I'm just have to let him run. Fine by me. Yeah, he was dark gray. That's not a rare, I don't believe. No, it's not. Also, guys, do not forget, next Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when I can stream, we are going to be doing a launch day stream for Peru. So if you guys will it'll actually be a multiplayer stream. I'm going to open up my map of Peru, and I'm going to let you guys come onto my map and hunt with me for the launch day. I'll probably do it Wednesday if I can, so that way I can have some time to myself to check out my map, just to make sure that there isn't any kind of like trophies that I don't want to lose. But if you guys are wanting to hunt the Peru map with me, I will be trying to stream it as close to the launch day as I can. And you guys will be able to come on there and hunt with me. How did that miss that doe? Golly, is that doe invisible or something? Good grief. Don't know why those shots ain't landing, but oh well. You got a bad headache, so you want to spawn a great one soon? I don't know if you're a fan of this. I know I'm not, but you could always mute your TV or take off your headphones. You won't be able to hear nothing, but at least the silence will help your headache. Or you could do something that I usually do too, is if I'm still wanting to, if I don't want to stop hunting, you can always just take a couple ibuprofen, and usually it kicks my headaches within like 20-30 minutes, and I'm usually pretty good after that. That's whatever you want to do. But I hope your headache gets better soon. I'm sorry to hear that you're in pain. Dude, how are these deer already here? I haven't even claimed them yet. I haven't even claimed anything yet, and there's already deer over there. I think I can see now why I didn't do fast traveling. Got them both. Where are all these animals coming from, dude? This is awesome, but I mean, like, how? Well, we'll take that, guys, since he's standing still for us. That should have been, that was probably a neck shot there. Well, we got everything, at least. The doe is invincible, yeah. Or she has the ability to let things pass through her. Dude, where are all these deer coming from? Like, I love it, don't get me wrong, but I mean, like, where are they coming from? This wasn't happening at the start of the stream. At the start of the stream, they were all, like, cooperating and coming in when I wanted them to, and now it's just like they're just here. I'm definitely not complaining, but still. That's a big estimate for a level 2. Let's go ahead and shoot this guy, though. What? Why is my bullet hitting over there? Did you guys see that? I was aiming here, but my bullet was hitting there. What in the world? I don't know what was going on with that. I am going to have to, like, stop shooting here in a minute. I doubt this is a diamond, but just in case. Yeah, I might have to stop shooting and just start tracking. Might be what I need to do, because I'll end up with too many deer to find, and I might need to go around and just track everything, even if I'm spooking stuff, just to make sure I've claimed everything, and then start going back around the pond again. That would be really bad if I had, like, a lot of bucks that I wasn't picking up. Because if I don't pick up the deer, they can't come back as a great one, so I need to make sure I stay on top of it. Yeah, this is why we're not counting kills, guys. There's just way too many animals you kill in numbers. Yeah, they're there already, Zero. Yeah, like I said, it's amazing. This is literally how you can get this map to work for the roe deer, guys. All you got to do is just hard manage the rest of your ponds, or at least just stop hunting them whenever you're okay with how they are. Come over to this location, make sure that that you have at least 2 to 3 animals per zone, and then you just start hunting. And this is how this pond works. It's called the one lake method, and that's how people are grinding for these things. And you also want to make sure you're swapping out does, so that way you can get mostly bucks on this pond. Some people go as far as to make sure it's all bucks. Which whenever I started it was, but as you guys can see, I do have like 2 or 3 does that still come in. But I'm actually okay with that. I know as long as I shoot those 2 does and shoot the bucks around them, then I'll keep getting the buck respawns. So, I don't worry about it too much. Dude, this is insane, man. I've already got deer over there ready to be shot. I'll tell you guys what, we need to make sure that we find all these bucks. So, I'm going to shoot whatever I can from this tripod, if there is anything over there. And then from there, I am just going to start tracking, because I need to make sure we've picked up everything. Otherwise, we could end up leaving stuff. We might end up spooking some rows, but that's fine, they'll come back. So, Let's see if there's anything here that I can just shoot while we're sitting here. We do have that guy. Drop him. Any others that we can see from here? No. Okay. So let's go over here. And we're going to track those bucks that we shot earlier. Buddy, you were not standing here at the end. That deer was not here a second ago. I mean, it's going to kill him, but... Alright, let's start tracking. Like I said, we just can't leave anything, guys. So we're just gonna track everything that we can. Make sure that Duke can't find any other animals, and then we'll get back on the grind. This is my number 4th great one, red deer my stats. Some 15 trolls, 5 rares, 48 diamonds, and 722 kills in. Dude, that's actually really good. Those are actually some really good numbers. I hope that your great one shows up soon, man. I really do, and I hope that you get some super rares. Like I said, I don't even have a super rare to my name. I have 4,000 hours in this game if you count the time that I was on PS4. And I've never even encountered an animal that could be a super rare. So, I hope the best for you, man. It sounds like you're already having a pretty good grind, though. That's a pretty good diamond count, to be honest. YouTube hates me. I was 10 minutes behind. What? Yeah. Make sure that you guys go to settings and check stats for nerds. It'll actually tell you guys how far behind on the stream you are. So if you realize you're like 3 to 4 minutes behind, you might want to refresh. What are you talking about, Duke? There's nothing here. Oh, this was the deer that I picked up a minute ago. I just found him before Duke could. Okay, I was wondering. So is that it? Find any more blood, buddy? If he finds anything, we'll turn back around, but I don't think he's going to. No? Alright, let's go. Let's go get this one that was over here. Roe deer is best for great ones. Yeah, I wouldn't care for a roe deer great one, but I wouldn't consider it my first. Even if it was like a legitimate great one, this isn't really a species I want, or excuse me, not great one, super rare. I don't really care too much about the diamonds of these species because they're not that impressive in my opinion, as far as their racks are concerned. So I was more or less just wanting a great one of them. If we do get a super rare, that's awesome. I would love it. But I probably wouldn't get emotional like I would if it was something else. For me, if I could choose what super rare I got, it would be any of the antlered species. So, if I just randomly come across a super rare whitetail, mule deer, moose, or something like that in the future, you guys will probably get to hear a 30-year-old man sobbing on the stream because 4,000 hours and not having a single one is rough. If they're not that great anymore, serious, what I would recommend you doing is maybe looking up a guide online and seeing where you can find all the red deer. And you may just want to go across all your ponds again and make sure that you don't have any bucks that you need to shoot. Because if your HM is not showing you as many diamonds as it used to, that means that you have a bigger buck somewhere on your map that is keeping your animals from doing that. And it's usually a solo because there ain't many solos with red deer usually. But red deer can have a few solos in their grinds, and yeah, my great one actually was a solo. He was bouncing around 3 different ponds, and he came back as a great one on the very middle pond on my map. So make sure you're checking every location that a red deer could be, because the map is kind of small and they really can jump pretty big distances. Is this a rare, guys? That guy looks different. Is that a rare? Is that a Mela? Or is that something else? Is that a Mela? Chad, is that a Mela? Okay, it's a Mela. Nice, nice. Let's drop him then. Yeah, that's a rare. That is the first rare of the grind, guys. I've not got a rare yet, so if that's a melanistic, that is our first one. See if this guy will walk for us. It's a bad shot. That's fine. We'll let him go. Not the best shot at shooting these guys on the run, unfortunately. Like I said, I knew it was close to time to having a rare or a diamond one because it's been many kills. Okay, he's going to die. Let's see if you walk for us. You walk for us, sir? There we go. Beautiful. Any other ones that we can shoot from here? Doesn't look like it. That's fine. That's interesting, Sirius. Yeah, they've got to be somewhere, though. Like, I know you're saying that they're nowhere, but I'm telling you, your red deer are still on your map. They're just on a pond that you probably don't hunt very often, or because like I said, I had one red deer during my grind many years ago. Whenever I was doing the red deer grind, I had one that started in the middle of the map, and he would go to the pond that's on the far right hand side, and he would also end up in the middle of the middle river. So he was like moving all around the middle part of the map. So you just want to make sure that you know what you're doing there. There we go, guys. Gold melanistic. For our very first rare, it is a gold. Beautiful, man. Gotta love it. Go ahead and tax him for the European Lodge. Let's go ahead and clip it. Because if I kill enough of these, I am going to try my best to turn it into a montage. So if we get several more diamonds or rares today, I'm going to try to clip it and turn it into like a little short. That'll show all the stuff that we killed on the stream. Yeah, I'll definitely take that as our first rare. On the river, and mine was like that, but ever since my first great one, they were gone. So, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have noticed that since the last couple of updates, after you get a great one, your map will reshuffle your animals. That's exactly what's happening. So, like, if I go back to SRP right now, after I kill a few of my mule deer, they're going to stop coming to some of my ponds, and they'll start going to other ones. The game does that as a way to keep things different, apparently. And they think it's more entertaining that way because it makes it to where it's not always the same. So, the reason your red deer are not there anymore is because you've got your great one. And now the game has reshuffled your zones. So now some of your zones will have more deer in them than they used to. Because now that's like your new rich areas, if that makes sense. So every time you get a great one, your animals will either stay the same, or they'll get reshuffled and they'll be in different areas that they weren't normally at. But yeah, that's what's happening, man. You may have to make some changes to your grind because yeah, that's how they operate now. If you get a great one, the game will reshuffle your animals. They'll make some zones be more populated than they used to be, and some zones will be less populated. Make sure that there ain't no blood here. Dude ain't smelling any blood. We should be alright. You really want one? I hope you get one, man. Yeah, serious. Like I said, you just need to do some exploration on your map is all you need to do, man. You just need to go around every single location that you can find red deer, and you just need to check out all your males because you've either got a male somewhere that is causing your HM to be screwed up, or your zones themselves are just different now because where the game has reshuffled stuff. So you'll just have to relearn where all your animals are. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm trying to come up with a good idea. But like my fallow deer right now, I have noticed that after I got my second fallow deer, some of my lakes are the same, but I've also got more animals in like my starting ponds than I used to have. If you're here for the stream later, you'll see. I'll try to show you what I'm talking about if I can remember this. But like in one of the big ponds, I used to only have like 3 deer there. Like I had 3 bucks and then maybe like 6 different does, and now it's like 6 and 6. So, and that's the only pond that really changed. But like I said, there's a chance of it happening. So whenever you get a great one, your whole map could be shuffled. You might have 2 or 3 zones that are shuffled up. You may have none. Like I said, it could stay the same. So, yeah, that's just kind of what happens now when you get great ones. Is the game just kind of reshuffles things. Now again, that is not a confirmed thing from EW. what's it called? It's a hypothesis supported by a lot of different support, because that's what's happened the last couple times I got great ones. Is my map got reshuffled. I had the same amount of animals, they just weren't in the same zones. You're taking this to court. Yeah, a video game case in court. That'd be something. Honestly, I wonder if that would go viral. Imagine if someone really did that, like they actually took something to court where it was literally just suing a game company for like an update that they released. Dude, that'd be so funny. Especially if they humored the kid and decided to actually run it as a case, and got like attorneys and everything involved as a gag. Dude, that'd be so funny. The bears are making you go crazy? Oh, that's rough. I don't really know exactly what your bears are doing or what kind of advice I can give you for them. Again, I am a noob when it comes to bears. This Friday is going to be my first time ever shooting bears as a grind. I have 1 diamond on the grind so far already for the bears. Wolf found a diamond on my map and it did make it. But that's the only diamond or anything that I've gotten from the grind. I've got 2 female cinnamons and I got 1 diamond. So this Friday starts the actual grind, and I'm hoping that we get plenty of trophies. But if you have any questions, though, reach out to, if you're in my Discord, reach out to Larry or Colton. And either one of those 2 guys know what they're doing. That's Wolf Boss and Colton Crane, and they're really good with the black bear stuff. So if you have any questions about like why your bears are acting certain ways or what you need to do, they can really help you. Colton may actually join the stream today at some point. Wolf could join at any point as well. Yeah, they helped herd manage my map with me, and then that'll be a one and done thing, by the way, guys. I don't want any of you guys feeling like that I would do things with some people and not do things with others. And I also don't want people thinking I have favorites on the channel. So just know the only reason why I had them help me HM my map was because I knew that there was a new map launching, and I wanted to be able to start the black bear grind before the map got launched. And I didn't want to have to go through the process of watching guides and learning how to do everything. So Colton and Wolf has taught me all they can teach me, and now all that's left is for me to get back on SRP and set up my grind for the black bears. And then Friday, like I said, we'll get started on them. There's some blood. Yep, this is why I brought Duke. Need to make sure I pick everything up. This is going to court, Sirius says. You guys ain't going to stop me. It's going to court, and they are going to like it. That's funny. I wish you the best of luck with your case, man. That's hilarious. You just been shooting for 2 hours? Dude, I'm going to be shooting for 4 today, so yeah. And then I'll be shooting for 5 on Friday. Like I said, you got to have determination and passion for this game to do a grind. I mean, you really do. And that's what I tell a lot of people. Like my family has asked me before, you know, how do you find it fun to just sit there shooting animals back to back? And because you know they're not gamers, so they don't understand. But you know, I just tell them where I'm a hunter in real life and where I love what I do on here. I just enjoy the unknowing, you know, not knowing when your next trophy is going to pop up or what it's going to be. I really love going around and shooting these animals and just you know, counting them, you know, hunting and chatting with you guys at the same time and having you guys here watching me play. I just have a passion for it, and and I love what I do. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to break 1,000 subscribers this year is what I'm hoping we do. Maybe even more. Like I said, every YouTuber's dream is to hit that 100,000 mark, so maybe one day I'll get that big, that way I can do this full time for you guys and add more time to my streams. Because if I actually start making money doing this, then I can actually extend the amount of days that I stream and do a lot more stuff on here. So thank you guys to anybody who subscribes. Thank you guys to anybody who hits the like button for me. Everything that you guys do to support my channel is very appreciated. Diamond red deer, let's go, Prayer. Excuse me. Congratulations, man. Where's this deer at? I know I have a dead deer here somewhere. There he is. Oh, there's another one, too. Let me go ahead and pick both these up. I might spook the animals that's in the next zone, but that's fine. I need to make sure I pick everything up. Let's see, if they spooked off. They have not. Okay. I think this is in a good spot where we can just shoot them. It's just one. So yeah, we're good. See, is there others? No. Okay. Drop him. You found somebody respawns? That's awesome, man. I'm glad you found some of them. But you're still taking it to court? I don't blame you. Your Honor, I'm telling you, Call of the Wild should not do this to me. Greatest court appeal in history. Can you guys imagine that, like in the newspaper or something? Young gamer takes issues to court over update in video game. Dude, that is so funny. There's one there, and that guy's going to give us a shot, so we're probably going to take him. Right between the tree, and then that one. I don't think I'm going to get a shot at these other two. That's fine. Wait a minute. Why did I run around the pond? I'm supposed to fast travel back over here and go back around this way next turn. I got caught up in talking to chat, and I didn't even realize that I was running around the pond the opposite direction. I mean, not that that's a bad idea or a bad thing or anything, but I usually like to fast travel back over here and go back around whenever I get on that side, just to keep the pressure the same way every time. Oh well. I'll try my best to make sure that I do it the correct way from now on. I had a call from a roe deer right then. Where was it? I just spotted something. That's okay. Let me check my pressure. Yeah, we're still good. Let's just run back the other way, I guess. We still got a little bit under an hour left on in-game time. And then, honestly, we got about the same in this one, too, by the way, guys. Yeah, we got about another hour before we switch over to fallow deer. So, hopefully the roe deer shows up soon. It just seriously goes around the whole world. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Colton, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to have you. Changes your channel immediately, and whenever you do it, show me in court. Don't involve me in the thing, man. That you're on your own with that case. Do not involve my channel, sir. I will support you from afar. Where did that one deer go? I thought I saw one over there. Hello? There he is. Zero, I just now looked way back in the chat. Apparently, whenever I was missing those deer, I didn't have my zeroing correct. So, that's my bad then. I must have not noticed that my zeroing was off. Earlier, whenever I was trying to shoot those bucks, that was like way ahead of me, and I was like shooting, and it was just missing. And then that doe that we said was invincible, apparently I just had my zeroing off. Oh well. Too late now. Serious? No. All I did was cut up on you, and if you want to try to drag me into court over this stream will always be live. All I have to do is just find the part of this stream where I told you do not involve me, and they will not have to involve me. Like I said, if you want to take it to court, go right ahead, but I will not be involved. No. I don't care how many times you say yes. It's a no. I ain't doing it. Can't make me. Can't pay me enough. Not happening. Sorry. Let's see. What else is here? I don't see anything. We'll just keep running. What you been up to lately, Colton? Colton, while I have you here, man, I just want to go ahead and say thank you for all you did on the black bear grind for me. I do think I can handle it from here. All it is me having to go on to Silver Ridge Peaks and setting up my tripods and stuff. I do believe that I'll be able to figure that part out on my own. So I just want to say thank you for all you did for the black bear. If it wasn't for you and Wolf, I probably would not. There ain't no problem. I would not be doing the black bear grind this Friday. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And like I said, when the first great one shows up, just get in touch with Wolf Boss. But when the first great one shows up, one of you guys will get to choose the weapon, and the other guy can choose how I do it. So just get in touch with him. Either direct message him on Discord or something. But yeah, you guys need to figure out between the two of you who's going to choose the weapon and who's going to choose the way that we do it. But yeah, that's how I'm going to reward you guys. Is I'll let you guys tell me what weapon and how to hunt it for my first great one. Again, it is my very first one, so don't make it too complicated for me. Make sure that it should be at least pretty manageable to be able to get him down easily. But I am willing to do whatever weapon you guys want me to do and whatever method, just as long as it isn't too far out there. But yeah, like I said, thank you very much for all your help. I really do appreciate it. And I'm going to start working on my setups probably tonight, actually. Alright, Sirius. You need to calm down, man. Save it for the court hearing, man. Save it for the court hearing. That'll work. Oh, by the way, Colton, you weren't here for it, but we did get a melanistic, a gold melanistic. I forget what it scored, but we did get a melanistic today. I will have it in a short tonight. I'm hoping that we get a couple more really good diamonds or rares today, so that way I can put them in the short as well. But yeah, I did get a mela today. That's been the only thing you've missed, though. Now all we need is a great one from these parts. So what time it is? 17:37. This is about the time I usually stop hunting, because at this time most of my respawns are going to stop coming in, or at least stop coming in faithfully. So let me see if I can just reset time here in the tent. I usually like to go to an outpost, because sometimes if you reset time and you're like near a zone, they won't be there on your first try. So let me actually go away from this area. Try to go down here and reset time, because last time it put us like right in the middle of the pond, and that was not very good. Yeah, and Sirius is going to be taking this to court about how whenever you get great ones, your map kind of reshuffles the animals now. I don't know if you've noticed that, Colton, but like I said, it's not a confirmed thing for me, W. But the last couple of great ones that I got, my animals just totally got reshuffled. My moose did it, my fallow deer did it some, and then I think my wolves have done it a little bit. But yeah, it seems like after you get a great one these days, your map has like a certain chance to like reshuffle some of your pawns. Like how many animals can be in there and stuff. And he says he's gonna take it to court because he doesn't like it. Your red deer are buzzing. Let's go, man. Glad to hear it, buddy. Glad to hear that you're having a good red deer day. Alright, we're good. Yeah, like I said, I think it's a small chance. But yeah, whenever I got my moose great one, I had moose at the top middle pond, like the entire grind. And then after I shot my moose, they were just gone. Like they just left, and they were on different ponds that they had never been on before. Which that has been the biggest thing that's happened to me. After I got my last fallow deer, not my first one, but my second one. After I got my last fallow deer, I have noticed that in the big elongated pond on the left side of the map, I now have like double the bucks on that pond that I used to have. I used to have like 3 or 4 on there, and then now I have like 6 to 8. And then what was it? And then I'm trying to think what the other one was. Oh yeah, my mule deer on the ski ridge. Whenever I got the mule deer on the ski ridge a while back, one of my ponds lost a lot of bucks. Like I had like five bucks on one of my ponds, and whenever I went around there to check for like any other diamonds and stuff where I left the grind, I had one pond that just had like 2 or 3 bucks on it now. So like I said, I do think that there's a small chance that some of your ponds could like lose or have animals that leave them. Like lose animals or animals moved somewhere else. It's like I said, it's not a confirmed thing, but I've had it happen to me on a couple different grinds now. So it's something that I do believe happens. But it doesn't happen to everybody, every single grind. So I think it's just a chance that it could happen. Just dropping them like flies, people. Dropping them like flies. That should still be in there. Yeah, it is. Must have got a single lung and somehow didn't drop it. That's fine. Oh, man. Serious? We're going to have to, like, chain you to a fence post or something, man. You're all about suing people and going to court and everything right now. You need to chill, bro. You need to chill. Yes, sorry, but yes. Why are you suing Colton? What did he do? He didn't do nothing to you. Joking, I don't think I can. 0 cents. I like how you like back that up with joking. I don't think I can. That cracked me up a little bit. No, you're mad. Okay. We're trying to at least contain yourself. Let's see. You're trash at Red Deer, so I'm safe. Hey, that's a good thing, I guess. Not that you're trash at Road Deer, but that you're safe. And I'm sure you're not trash at it. Like I said, it's the Road Deer, man, not you. I wouldn't get upset at yourself. Take those two. Take this one. Dude, that doe has avoided every bullet I've shot at her. I need to get her down, though, so that way I can make sure I get whatever her partner is. Oh, she went out of render. Dude, that doe knows what she's doing, man. That doe knows what she's doing. Hey, Sirius, let's try your best to not use so many caps. I don't think I have a limit on there, but I also don't want to see you. I know that I have like a few like security measures on my chat, and I believe that spamming caps is one of them. So try your best not to use too many of them. I'd hate to see you get banned just for trying to be funny. So let's try not to use so many caps, okay? And also let's try to move on from it. It is getting kind of old, but at the same time, it was funny when it lasted. All right, Prayer, sounds good, man. I wish you the best of luck on your grinds, buddy. I'm still going to be live for another couple hours, though, so if you think you can make it back, I'd appreciate it if you can make it back, but if not, no big deal. I'll be live again on Friday. Hey, guys, what is diamond for roe deer? Can you guys let me know? Well, never mind. I can just pick this guy up and look at it. Don't worry about it, Chad. I got it. I'll pick this one up and I'll just look at his score. It'll tell me. Dude, I don't know how I haven't hit that doe now in 2 different times. She knows what she's doing, man. That doe is as the schmoobs, man. She has the schmoobs. Oh, and I still didn't look at the score. Go figure. Yeah, I'll look at a score, and then I go to look at a score, and then don't even do it. I don't think this is a dime, but he has a pretty big rack on him, so we'll treat it like he is. There we go. I might need to go check my other pawns. Or something might be going on. Because I am getting a lot of level 1s and tiny level 2s right now. And that ain't normal. Guys, we might have a great one about to spawn. I hope so. But, yeah, I'm getting a lot more little guys. Like, a lot more than I normally do. It's 81.7 or something? Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember. $77, so he's not a bad one. Not a dime, sadly, but he's not bad. If I had to take a guess right now, guys, with as many deer as we're shooting, it wouldn't surprise me if we're already like close to 1,000. Like, I know that I counted up to 300, like 200 to 300. I don't have the paper with me anymore because I decided not to count and I decided to throw it away, which is a bad idea. But I think that I was like at like 200 before I stopped counting. So after all that we've killed, if I had to make an estimate, I'd say that we're at least somewhere between 500 to 600 range right now. So we're approaching 1,000 probably. Like I said, there's just too many roe deer for me to keep up with, so I decided just to not count them this time. Dude, I love these little trees for their looks, but man, they're annoying to have to run through. Alright, the other buck I think is laying down here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there he is. Honestly, I don't even know if I need this over here, to be honest. Yeah, I think I can pull up this tent, because I don't think I've been using it at all. So, let me actually get rid of this tent. And tripod. No use to keep something I ain't using. Just go ahead and put this back. There we go. And then... let me see. Yeah, we should be fine. There we go. I might take this tent and move it down here. Might. I'm not sure yet. That tent does come in handy sometimes. Yeah, you were close. You were close, Sirius. Also, guys, for anybody who might be hanging out in chat or anybody who might be just lurking, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please make sure you guys hit the like button for me. It is free and it helps other people find the channel. Also, please make sure you guys subscribe, so that way we'll work towards getting 1,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate your support. Let's see. Don't see anything out there. Dude, these respawns on this lake is insane, man. It is the fastest grind probably in the entire game to get a great one, just because of the sheer number of animals you can kill. I got that shot off. That should have got him. Oh yeah, he's done. Alrighty. See this guy, because he's kind of sort of giving us a good shot. Leave it to me to screw it up, though. Still, it'll kill both of them, but I hate that I made that shot. Nope, bad shot. That's okay, we'll let him go. Sometimes I get a little bit of buck favor and I rush my shots. I don't know, Zero. Mine hasn't changed. It may be just on your end, because on mine it still shows there's 5 people in here. Oh no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like it just now did it for me. It like wiped out everything everybody was saying. Well, that's weird. I mean, as long as I can see what you guys are saying, that's really all that matters. But yeah, I can still see your chats. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it got overloaded and had to empty some out or something. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. Dude, come on, man. Don't do this to me again. For anybody who might be new to my channel, every single time that I get around water, my dog on this game just has to go swimming. Like, anytime I get around water, he has to jump in. I don't know why he does that. I've had times where my dog could have literally just ran around a pond and been with me in like 2 seconds, and he decided to swim from one side to the other. Duke absolutely just loves swimming on this game for some reason. Maybe Zero. I couldn't think of any other reason why it would have done that. But yeah, the chat was full of chats, and now it's like it started over. It's weird. As long as the stream keeps going, I really don't mind though. Like, as long as the stream doesn't crash, I'm not gonna be angry. Dude, that was on respawn already, and I hadn't even got a chance to pick these up yet. My goodness. This place happens so fast, dude. I know what you meant, Zero. It's just because of how long you've been live streaming, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Is it's kind of like an overload, if you will, where chat can only hold so many messages, and then once it gets to that limit, it's probably just like cutting it off. That's my guess, at least. Oh, I forgot one over there. Shoot. Alrighty, let's see if we can make this count. That guy's drinking, so I'm going to try to do the drinking trick. Got it. Alright, good. Yeah, my hopes for my channel is that one day I would love to be able to add music to it, but right now, obviously, I just can't pay for anything extra. You have to pay for, like, a subscription to be able to find music that you can use during live streams through PlayStation. And then also, I would like to get a better editor in the future and everything, so my videos look a lot clearer. I'd like to get an actual microphone, so that way I sound like I'm actually a professional instead of having to talk through headsets. But just hoping we get there one day, guys. I'm hoping we get there. Dude, so many level 1s, man. I might need to go to my surrounding lakes, actually, because this doesn't seem right. Like, I'm getting nothing but little level 1s right now. Like, I'm not getting very many level 2s. I'm not getting any diamonds. We did get that one really good, rare. But we haven't seen a single diamond yet today, nor have we seen very many things above level 1 or tiny level 2. So, we might have to go check my surrounding lakes real quick and just make sure that I don't have a great one on the map somewhere else. That would be my luck. Yeah, Zero, like I said, my mind played tricks on me. I was actually I didn't realize this until I started playing the other games, but, like, this is my home, man. I don't really know what to say about it, but, like, sometimes you have to leave what you love and do something else to really like, feel how much something means to you. And, whenever I started playing the other games, I just felt out of place, though I was having a good time, and I felt like I was doing a good time overall. But, yeah, returning to Call of the Wild, it just kind of opened my eyes and made me realize that I just feel like this is where I belong. I still want to play other games, I still do playthroughs like I used to, but I just realized that I need to stop doing what everybody else wants me to do and just focus on what I want to do. And by saying that, I mean, like, on the weeks I feel like playing Call of the Wild, play Call of the Wild. But if I don't feel like playing it, then don't play it just because I think everybody else wants me to. Like, just that way I don't have to be burned out. That way I can just feel like I'm fresh and ready to go every time. And that's kind of my plan from now on. So we're still going to be a Call of the Wild hunting and fishing channel, where most weeks that's what we're playing. But if I ever feel like I'm getting burnt out or that I just simply would like to play something different, that's just what I'm going to do. So... And yeah, our next playthrough is going to be Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I believe. I think I'm leaving my Lego Batman behind. It's a really great game and everything, but I just don't feel like making a playthrough for it. And not a whole lot of people showed up for the streams. So, Lego Batman is probably not going to be a playthrough on my channel. But like I said, whenever Assassin's Creed Black Flag comes out, after I beat that game the first time through, I'll do a launch day stream for it. And then from there, I'm just gonna play it on my own time and try to unlock everything I want to unlock. And then hopefully by July, I'm hoping to have the playthrough starting to release. Is my plan. Like by the end of July. I would like to have the full game on my channel by the middle of June or middle of August. I mean, because when Wolverine launches in September, it's gonna be the same thing. I'll have a launch day stream, and then I'm just gonna play it through, and then I'll do New Game Plus as a playthrough. So. But yeah, I really appreciate that, guys. And like I said, for anybody who's subscribed and I mean this even more so for those of you who are actually coming to the chat and speaking to me, thank you, guys. Like I said, this is my dream. This is what I would love to do: is be a content creator, or not a content creator, but be a streamer for Call of the Wild and hunting and fishing games. And like I said, I love and respect all of you guys for the likes and for the subscriptions. But those of you who actually get in my chat and talk to me, talking to you guys during the streams is what keeps it fun. If there's nobody in chat speaking to me, I run out of things to talk about. The stream runs dry, and it's basically just straight gameplay. So, for those of you who actually join the streams and actually talk to me and everything, thank you guys so much. If it wasn't for you all, the streams would not be as fun. So, make sure you guys keep that in mind. Your red deer are flying like chickens? They're flying. That ain't good. How are they flying? Are they just like zooming up into the air like a glitch or something? That's interesting. Colton, do you got another great one, man? Colton just said great one, Black Bear number 12. Dude, do you have another great one? That is amazing if you have a 12th great one already, man. You've had such good luck with your bears lately. You found all your respawns? Nice, man, nice. I'm glad you was able to find them. Like I said, that's the only negative thing about certain animals in the game that you're trying to grind. I need to get that female out of here. Well, he's just gonna stand there, ain't he? Sorry, guys, I'm not sick, I don't believe, but my allergies have been bothering me all week, and my voice can only go so far until it gets tired, and then once my voice is tired, I start coughing. So hopefully, I'm not getting sick. I think it's just allergies, but still, you never know these days. And I just got better too. I was sick like a week and a half ago, so I'm hoping that's not what it is. Well, we hit him at least. Wasn't a very pretty shot, but we got him. Oh, so you're asking if you think you should go after the 12? I mean, yeah, man. If you feel like going after another one, just do it. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna go for 2 black bears, 2 wolves, and if I like the jaguar enough, I'd like to get 2 jaguars. Because in my trophy lodge, I would obviously like some of them to be in multi-mounts. But I also just really like the poses where they're where the bears, I want them standing up facing each other like they're getting ready to fight. The wolves, I have them howling at the moon together, and then the jaguar, we'll have to see what kind of multi-mounts are coming with those. But if they don't have very good multi-mounts, then I'll come up with something for them. But yeah, I'm kind of wanting 2, 2, and 2 with the predators. And like I said, I was hoping that we could get the roe deer and the fallow today. Because if we can get both of those, then that means that I would be able to focus on all 3 predators for the next few weeks. So like every grind will be black bear, jaguar, and black bear, jaguar, and the wolf. We'd be doing all 3 of those every grind. So I think that'd be kind of fun. Again, though, we have to get lucky. Let me go back and read your chats real quick, guys. I fell behind a little bit. You remember you said once you got your millie, we can race to see who gets it first? Yes, and that is still fine. That is still fine. Didn't say I got one. I'm thinking I should return. Before even the official grind predicted. Never mind. Okay, gotcha, Zero. Gotcha. You thought he got one. Going to get another tent and set up there. Sounds good. I hope that you get some, man. If you need any help with the wolf grind, I don't mind to help you. Also, go back and look at my past streams. They're all in. It's in a playlist for Call of the Wild streams, and you can see what my setup was. I did not use HM, but but it was so efficient that I still got rares and my diamonds. So if you want to go back and see how I did my grind, you're more than welcome to. You want a multi-mount of the Jaguar and the Cayman? Dude, that'd be so cool. If like there was like a Jaguar trying to take out a Cayman or vice versa, that'd be awesome. I would also like, you know, the guy how you have like the tree branch. I think it'd be awesome if they made like a mount that is specifically for the Jaguar and have it like curled up on a tree branch. I think that'd be awesome. Like where the turkeys and stuff, where you put the turkeys up there on those little tree branches. I think that'd be awesome if you could have like a Jaguar one and have it look like it's like up in a tree getting ready to pounce. That'd be awesome. Well, that guy gave us a lucky shot. Okay, that guy's drinking. Well, that's a bad shot, but it should still bring him down. It'll just have it be a tracking job. Yeah, that's still going to kill him. It's just going to be a minute. No, that's all three. Don't see anything else. Well, I don't like do things off stream. The only reason that I had Colton and Wolfboss helping me is because I wanted to be able to start the Black Bears before Peru launched. So that was the whole reason for having them actually being on my map with me. But like I said, if you have any questions, drop them in my Discord if you're part of the Discord, or you go to my community tab and you can drop them there. I don't usually leave people hanging for too long. If you direct message me on Discord though, I'll be able to reply to you pretty quick. But I'll try my best to help you if I can. And like I said, if you want to go back and watch me grind for my wolves, I did get a great one. And my setup was very good. So, I mean, if you want to go back and see how I did it from the start to the end, I do have every single grind there. I do not grind off stream usually, though I do have the right to do so if I feel like it. I just don't normally do it. So every single time we grinded for the wolf from the start to the beginning is on there. So you can see from the beginning streams all the way to when I got him if you wanted to. In my opinion, though, I would really like to see the capybara have one with a jaguar, like where the jaguar has like a dead capybara in its mouth. I think that'd be really cool. I think it'd also be kind of cool if they had like for just for like goofy multi-mounts. I think it'd be funny if they had like the speculated bear playing with the capybara. I think that'd be hilarious. I don't really care how they'd be playing with each other. It'd just be funny if they had like a pose where they were like playing pat a cake or something. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, there's a lot of different mounts that I was thinking about in Peru. That'd be really cool as a multi-mount. But basically, what I would recommend you doing, though, serious for the wolf grind, is do not hunt anywhere on the river except for the bottom left, like part of the river that kind of jets up into the mountains. At the bottom left, where the ponds kind of start from the bottom left of your pond and then circle around, there's one part of the river that kind of comes off as its own thing. It's hard for me to do it, to not be on the map and not be able to show you. But like I said, if you went back on my grind, you would see it. It's where I start every single time. So like my starting location is what I'm talking about. Just go to one of my streams at the start of every grind. You'll see what I'm talking about. Is that little offshoot of the river. Start there, and then check all of your ponds from the left of that river all the way around the top of a portion of your map. And then there's also a little swamp area to the top right of the map. And all of those areas are the best areas for the actual grind because they're wide open and it's easy to get shots off with the tripod. So that's what I'd recommend you doing is just trying to hunt those areas. Don't try to grind the river because the river is so expansive and honestly it would be tough to be able to pull the grind off doing that. So that's my recommendation for your wolf grind is just try your best to make it on the ponds. Don't try to hunt the river except for that one little section because it really can be complicated if you do that. Oh, he just barely dodged that one. Didn't dodge that one, though. The Jaguar doing 6-7. Maybe have one like standing up on the back on its back heels, and then the other one having like standing up on its back heels but with its paws out, and it's like one is the 6 and one is the 7. I don't know. I don't know what you're meaning. I'm sorry. Don't know how that would really be possible. Guys, we got about 20 minutes left. We have 20 minutes IRL to get this great one to show up. If the great one roe deer doesn't show up in the next 20 minutes, then we'll have to abandon it for now and go on to the fallow grind. And like I said, our next fallow is our final one. It will complete our multi-mount for 3 fallows, and we'll probably not come back to Tale War for quite some time. It will not be in the multiplayer streams because that map is just too good of a grinding map, and I don't want it getting screwed up. But in the future, if I ever decide to go after more fallow or more red deer, we'll return. Am I set up for black bear yet? Colton, I don't know if you were in the stream a few minutes ago, but I told you that I was really that I do believe that I can handle it from here. All my HM is done, and all that's left is for me to actually go on my map and like set it up and everything, and I think I can do that on my own. But if I have any questions, I'll take screenshots and I'll direct message you so that way you can help kind of like guide me if you need to. But I think that I've actually got it from here. And at the beginning of my stream, whenever you first came in here, I thank you and Wolfboss for everything you guys have done. And you guys need to get together on Discord, direct message him or something. And his name is Larry on Discord. But just direct message him and ask him which one he wants. So one of you guys gets to choose the weapon that I used for my first black bear, and the other guy gets to choose how the hunt goes. So one of you guys will get to choose the weapon, and the other guy will get to choose how choose how I use it to take down the animal. Of course, don't make it too challenging. It's my first one, so make sure that it's actually very doable. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna reward you guys. Is I'm gonna you guys get to decide who chooses the weapon and who chooses the method. But I do believe I'm good. And I really appreciate everything you guys did for me. But yeah, no, I don't have it set up just yet, but I'm planning on working on it probably tonight. Maybe after the stream or maybe tomorrow one. But yeah, I am planning on setting it up before Friday. And I'll probably have to do a couple of runs without being live just to make sure that the bears are cooperating and doing things the way I want them to. But yeah, I believe I've got it. What's up, Rebecca? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Make yourself at home. Talk about whatever you want to. Just keep it family friendly. Nice to have you. Is it normal to see a level 7 turkey? No. They can only go to level 3, so if you see a level 7 turkey, I would get out of there. Somebody's probably modding the servers. So yeah, do not do that. Level 7 turkeys do not exist. They go up to level 3. So I would just leave and try to find a different server, unfortunately. Yeah, they really do suck, man. That's actually one of the things I'm thankful for about being on PlayStation, is that console, there's very, very little people that mod their things on console. Because it actually is complicated to do that, for one, but also the fact that most people just don't do it on the con platforms. So, if you're on PC, then yeah, it's very likely you can find modded servers. If you're finding like all kinds of rares, great ones on a map, or anything like that, those are not legit. So, yeah, be very, very careful about which servers you actually hunt on. Because a lot of people don't want to play the game the correct way. Alright guys, let's go ahead and reset time. If it's a glitch, then it ain't modded. So, I don't know, I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen a weird, like, I haven't spotted any turkeys or anything lately. But I haven't seen anything, guys, so I mean, I don't know. But if you guys see anything, please put it in my Discord so that way I can see it. But if you guys know it's a glitch that's going around, I'll believe you. So, I mean, I don't know. I was getting a drink real quick. Yeah, that's modded, Rebecca. Don't shoot any of them. I mean, it's your call. I mean, if you care whether there's modded or not, it's your choice. But, like, for me, I don't support modded servers whatsoever because it's cheating. So yeah, if there's great ones everywhere, I would just leave. Just get out of there. Go find another server that actually looks legit. But yeah, diamonds everywhere, rares everywhere, or as you said, great ones everywhere. That is a very not natural thing. So yeah, people are cheating on their servers to get trophies, and it's kind of disgusting in my opinion because they'll actually brag about it to their friends and stuff, how many great ones they got and stuff usually. So yeah, I wouldn't trust that. Okay, I have officially reset time, but what we're going to do, we only have 15 minutes, and my animals have been very small today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check this pond real quick, make sure there's no great ones here. I'm not going to shoot anything right now, but I'm just going to check and make sure there isn't a great one. And then we're going to go to these like surrounding ponds real quick, as many of them as we can, because I need to make sure that I don't have a solo great one here somewhere. Because my map, because I've seen nothing but level 1s and tiny level 2s all stream. Okay, just one respawn ain't very helpful either, unfortunately. I mean, these are all level 2s, so that's not terrible. So level 2. I mean, maybe it's just in my head, but... Yeah, we'll probably stop grinding there for the day for the roe deer. But I'm at least going to run around and make sure there isn't a great one, and then we're going to go check some solo ponds real quick and make sure that the great one isn't on one of my ponds. Because I haven't seen any diamonds today, and usually I see at least one diamond per stream. 1 to 2 of them. So I'm definitely going to need to check out everything before we move on to the fallow today. Whoop. Excuse me. Okay, Rebecca, sounds good. Yeah, like I said, it's shameful, but people will cheat their way to trophies in the game, unfortunately. I hate that that's even a thing, but it happens. If there's a video game, people are going to cheat on it. Because they don't care about skill, and they don't care about legitimateness. They just want the trophies, or they just want to be the best, better than everybody else, and they'll cheat their way to it if that's what it takes. Sadly. And as a sportsman, that really makes me angry, because that's just, yeah, it ain't right. There ain't enough animals here to really tell. Let's actually go on down here. Let me see. Let's go check out some of my other ponds, guys. Make sure that I don't have a great one on them. Yeah, exactly, serious. Fortnite, Marvel Rivals, any shooter game, people are going to cheat their way to the top, man. Because all they care about is winning. They don't care if they're ruining the game for other people or what's going on. That's all they care about, is being able to brag about how great they are and everything whenever it's a computer doing it for them. So it really ticks me off. Cheaters are really tick me off on those games. Because it's like, dude, wouldn't you rather like practice your way to the top and be like legit whenever you say that your skills are that high? Like, that's me. I would rather be able to show off my actual skills rather than having a computer do it for me and then lying and saying that it's me. So, to me, that's just not right. How many rocks can I hit? Yeah, we got about 15 minutes left before I have to give them I said 15 minutes ago, but I forgot my clock is fast up there. So we got about 15 minutes, so we're going to try to check as many of these ponds on this side as we can, just to make sure there isn't a great one or a diamond. Oh, congratulations, Rebecca. That is awesome. Do you know how many kills in you were, and do you know which kind you got? Also, feel free to join my Discord if you want to. The link is in the description of my channel, and I have a place on there called Hunting Trophies, and that's a place for you guys to post your trophies that you guys get. So if you want to post it on there, I'll react to them if you want. And also like and subscribe to the stream if you want to. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. We're trying to get 700, and I would appreciate your support if you like. We stream 3 days a week for about 4 to 6 hours at a time. And every Sunday I put out my schedule so you guys know what game and what time we're streaming, which most of the time it's a hunting and fishing game. But sometimes I'll venture out and play others. Only 578? That is awesome. Yeah, my first mule deer came at 450. My fastest grind, though, on my Rebecca was 5. And it was by accident. I went on to Mississippi Acres, and I was going to do a grind on that map. So I started finding my zones, and I was shooting one buck out of every zone. Now, in total, I probably shot about 40 animals because I didn't reset time. I didn't go back to that place till after I found all my zones, but I had not been back there. So the 5th deer that I had shot came back as a great one. Like, its respawn was a great one. So I ignored the other kills, and I called it 5 kills because that's technically what it was. It took 5 bucks being shot, and then the 5th one that I shot came back as a great one. So 5 is my record, and I don't think I'll ever break that. Yeah, Colton had a rough one. He was over 3,000 kills on his one. That's rough. Yeah, most of my great ones have actually been pretty good. I haven't had very many break 2,000. I think I've had 3 great ones out of all my great ones that actually went over 2,000 kills. Most of mine were sub 2,000. Ironically, I've had 2 that were both in the 1,300 range. I've had 2 that were in the 1,200 range. I've had 3, I think, that were in the 300 range, and then I have one that was then I have like one in the 100s, one in the 600s, I think, and then my other great one was 5, if I ain't mistaken. Again, I have several great ones, and it's been a while, but don't see a great one here, unfortunately. I still need to keep running because I have another zone on the other side, but I need to make sure that my HM is still good over here. So far, it looks like my HM is still fine. Nothing is spooked, or nothing to spooked. Nothing special is over here, as I can see. What's my favorite map? Honestly, I do not have one. Call of the Wild has so many amazing maps that I couldn't choose a specific one. But I'm really looking forward to Peru. I'm really looking forward to seeing what that one's like. I will say that as far as free roaming maps, I love free roaming on Emerald Coast. I really enjoy let me see here. I love Silver Ridge Peaks. And then I also what's another one? The Ski Ridge is amazing. I love a Ski Ridge. Yeah, like there's a lot of maps that are just beautiful. As far as grinding maps are concerned, Teawara, Silver Ridge Peaks, a Ski Ridge, and I'm trying to think of what another one was. Reveltilly Coast. I mean, all of those are really good grinding maps in my opinion. Dude, this deer is like trying to kill me. He's like just running back and forth trying to run into me. Okay, so there's nothing at this one, unfortunately. We do need to check this one as well, so we'll go check this pond. Let's not speak about my pheasants. Colton, you're fine, man. My pheasants was a long grind, buddy. Mine was 3,700, if you remember correctly. It was like 3,750, give or take. It took forever for me to get a great one pheasant. So you ain't alone. Will I like the new map? Oh, I'm sure I will. It's just a matter of how it's set up. If it's a very thick map, usually people don't tend to enjoy those. It needs to have like a medium thickness or a light thickness to it for people to really enjoy it. But yeah, I think it's gonna be an amazing map in my opinion. They've not had a bad map in at least a couple of years now. So I'm sure that I'll really enjoy it. And then the Great One Jaguar is amazing. I'm just hoping that it's not too complicated to grind. My dog is over here trying to get me to scratch her butt. Mimi, stop. No, it's not the time to cuddle. Your dad's busy. I'm sorry, baby. No, there ain't nobody here. Don't look at the wall. There's nobody here. You nut. Oh, that's awesome, Sirius. Yeah, I am planning on doing more gods in the future, but the thing about it is that I don't really have the talent, in my opinion, to actually make, like, scripted, gods. I do have a couple of gods on my channel. I think I have 3. I have a whitetail god for New England Mountains. I have another god for the fallow deer on Teawara. And I can't remember, I think I have a third one, but I can't remember what it is. But yeah, I'm probably going to make more gods in the future, but I just, like I said, I'm not as professional as like Scarecrow or Flinter would be. And I have to use the free editor on my PlayStation to edit things, so I just kind of have to use what I've got. And so far, I think I've done a pretty decent job overall, but yeah, like I said, I just don't have the skill just yet to know how to do content. Like I said, I'm still trying to find my voice. I'm still trying to learn how to speak when I'm doing videos. So I don't really post too many videos on my channel. Most of the time, I just post things that we do here on stream because I enjoy streaming more than I do making content. But like I said, if I can find time to make more guides in the future, I will. It's just I'm pretty busy outside of streaming. My wife and I set aside 3 days that I can stream, and then the other days I'm kind of busy doing stuff in the house and whatnot. So I don't get a lot of time to make videos. But hopefully in the future I can make a few more. Yeah, Colton, you were, man. Yeah. Like I said, make sure you guys are here for the streams because a lot of you guys have been just kind of popping in and saying, hey, hanging out for a little bit, then leaving. But I can't tell you how many times someone has been here in the stream and they leave, and literally 5 minutes later, I got a great one. So, like I said, if you guys come in and say hey and leave, I understand you have your own lives and stuff, and it's great just to hear from you. But like, if you don't stick around or at least have my stream playing in the background, you're going to miss great ones because I do not like to grind off stream. Every single great one I've gotten on my channel, except for 2, and that was before I was a YouTuber, we've gotten on stream. So, make sure that you guys are here for the stream so that you guys don't miss anything. Because it's a lot of fun, and like I said, every great one I've gotten since I've started YouTube, I've gotten on stream. So, your mom said no shooting capybaras. Dude, honestly, I don't even know if I can shoot a capybara. Or capybara, whatever you guys want to call them. I don't even know if I have the guts to even shoot one. Because they're so cute, and I don't like shooting like cutesy animals. So I don't know if I'll really even target those, to be honest. Like on the new map, I'm gonna be a caiman, jaguar, and deer person. So like all the other stuff on the map, I just don't know if I'm gonna shoot it because I'd rather watch those rather than shoot them. Even though they're not real and I know they're just animations, that's just kind of how I'd be in real life. Like there's just I'm just a niche hunter, and there's certain things I want to shoot and certain things I don't want to shoot. So, yeah, I don't know if I really target those or not. You have to learn how to edit. Yeah, lucky for me, I already had some skill from my childhood. I used to have a very old VHS player and a tape that was blank, and it could hold 3 hours of content on that tape. So, over and over again, I actually made playthroughs as a kid. I would literally put the tape in, hit record, and then if I had made a mistake or something, I would just rewind it to where I made the mistake and then re-record over it. So, using that VHS player, I actually learned how to edit, how to cut things and edit things just by using the VHS. And then, obviously, I'm kind of techie, so whenever I got the PlayStation 5 and it had its own my Share Factory editor, I kind of sort of already knew what I was doing. But yeah, editing does take skill and a little bit of patience and learning how to do so. But basically, all I really need to know is just how to set the format so that way I have the right graphics that I want it to be, what's cut, what's edit, and what's moved. And that's pretty much all you really need. Which, on the PlayStation editor, cut is actually called split. But it's a little level 1. I'm sorry for checking these zones, guys, but like I said, I needed to make sure I didn't have a diamond or a great one on these pawns. Because it is very possible that I could end up with something like that. Oh, nice, Era. Yeah, I don't have a PC that I could use, sadly. The laptops that we have are really old, and I used them back in like 2013, 2014, whenever I was trying to be in college. And, yeah, it just doesn't work very well anymore, so I don't really have a really good computer that I could edit with. I have to do everything on PlayStation. But I do appreciate your recommendation, and if I ever do get a PC that's strong enough to edit my stuff, I definitely will look into things. It's not a great one, that's all that matters. It's a doe. Another doe. Anything out there? Level 1, so that's fine. Let's go check Simba's Pride Rock. Possibly serious. The thing about collaborations is I'm going to have 3 rules about collabing with somebody. Number 1, they have to be like big enough to be considered a YouTuber. So I'm hoping that me and someone else will be at least 1,000 subscribers apiece. Second of all, we have to do like the same content, and then third of all, the third rule is that obviously age and education on the game matters. But yeah, I am open to doing collaborations in the future with people as long as we have about the same growth, the same size channel, and we're doing the same content. So very possibly. But like I said, until that time, I'm not gonna learn how to do collabs yet because I want to get to at least 1,000 subscribers or a couple thousand subscribers before I actually do collabs. I want to be at least known in the YouTube community before I actually start doing things like that. But like I said, it's not me saying no by any means. I just want to get bigger first. Like I just want my channel to actually be a pretty good size before I start collabing. Yeah, well, I appreciate the respect, Sirius. But yeah, like I said, in the future, like I said, anybody who's just subscribed to the channel, and I've known you guys for a few years at least. And if you guys are YouTubers and you guys get about as big as I am, or maybe bigger, and you guys want to do a collab, I will be open to it. But like I said, I want to make sure that my channel has had enough time to really grow before I do anything like that. Well, I haven't seen any solo level 3s, guys, so I don't think that we're having to worry about anything, but I really was expecting to see at least one. At least one level 3 I was expecting to see. Did I get to check this pawn, though? I don't think I did I? No, I did not. So we need to go and check this pawn, because I didn't get to check it. We still got time. Let's go check this pawn out. Or wait, yeah, I did. Well, I can't remember if I did. I don't think I did. So I'm gonna go check this pawn out real quick. And if it turns out that I did, in fact, check it, then that's fine. Oh, you're aiming at a diamond badger, Rebecca? Let's go. I hope you get it. You wish cross-platform existed? Dude, I tell you what, if cross-platform was in this game would pop off even harder. Because, I mean, there is so many people out there, like YouTubers, who have said over and over again to their chat that they have plenty of people they want to collab with, but they're all on console, whereas they're on PC. So, as a YouTuber's perspective, yes, I would love crossplay. Because that would open me up to hopefully, it would be my dream to be able to do a collab with like Scarecrow, Splinter, Lady Legend, any of those people. It would be a dream of mine to be able to collab with those because Scarecrow was the first channel I found in 2021, and that's whenever I learned about the Great Ones. I had the game since 2017, but I didn't even know Great Ones existed until I found Scarecrow's channel. And then from there, I found Splinter's channel, and yeah, both of them inspired me to try to chase my dream as a YouTuber. Because I've always wanted to do something like this. So, if I can get through these trees. But yeah, I would love cross-platform to come to the game. There we go. Finally, we're free. Good grief. Should be close enough. Oh, good job, Rebecca. Good job. That's beautiful. Yeah, I don't have a diamond of that species yet, but then again, I don't really hunt. I don't really hunt for small game on here very much. I'm more of a medium to large game hunter. Since I have my niches, but that is actually really cool. I'm very proud of you. Good job. I'm glad that it made dime. You have 82 subscribers, so I'm serious. Hey, I had 82. Let me tell you something about my channel, Serious. So in 2023, I started my channel. It was whenever I really started like doing streams. By that time, I had 89. Now I got 80 from whenever I used to just make concerts. Like if you guys haven't seen on my playlist, I actually have some concerts that I made over time. Metallica and Bon Jovi in particular brought a lot of subscribers to my channel, so I went to like 89 just from those concerts. And then I started putting out a couple of shorts and a couple of videos for Call of the Wild. And I went from 89 to like 97. And at that point, I just decided, okay, I want to try to pursue to actually be a gamer because that's my dream. So in 2023, I started doing streams. And that entire year, I went from 97 to like 200. But it kind of stopped at that point. 2024 comes along. I don't know what happens, but I start putting out shorts of every trophy that I possibly got on stream. I started posting videos about, for whatever we found on stream, I'd make videos about it, and I'd put posts. And my shorts went from about 20 views per short to where now they're averaging 1,000. And over that one summer, I went from 102 subscribers all the way to 500. So, like I said, you can hit a spot. And then now, since the end of summer last year to where we are now, we're now at 639. So, the advice I can give to anybody that's trying to grow, post as much as you can possibly post. Stream as much as you can stream if you enjoy streaming. Do it for as many hours as you can, because you guys got to think about it. You're not discovered. As a YouTuber myself, nobody has discovered my channel, except for you guys that are here with me today. You know, the few people who actually know of my channel. And the only way that you can be discovered is through content or through streams. Because the more you put out there, the more that YouTube is going to share, and the more that people will find you. So, if you guys are really serious about doing a YouTube channel or anything along these lines, make sure that you guys set aside time to really make content. Do streams for at least a few hours at a time, not 30 minutes, not just an hour. Try your best to make it at least 2 hours at a time. And try your best to find a way to come out of your shell. Don't be more of extroverted than introverted. You want to talk to anybody that shows up at your stream. You maybe want to try to put commentary in your stream, even if there's nobody there, just so that way you're talking to people. Because you could have people show up after your stream has been live and want to see what you did on your live stream. And if you're not talking, it could be boring. I had a few streams whenever I started out where I actually would give commentary. It was like a 2 to 3 hour long video, really, and that actually got some people to show up to my streams, because they would see my streams after they were already live and hear the commentary, and then through my commentary they wanted to come and check out my channel. So, like I said, the best thing you can do when you're first starting out is just post and post and post. Don't try to be funny, but just be yourself. Don't try to be too serious. Like I said, just be your own person. And if you click with anybody, they will subscribe to your channel. And also, do not forget, at the end of every single one of your videos, encourage people to subscribe. Maybe say it once in your videos, or if you're streaming, at least say it once every hour. And then that way, if there's people in there, they'll remember to subscribe. And if you're doing videos, like I have a black screen that thanks people for watching, and it says make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And that will help you out as well. But I'm new, I'm still learning myself. But for my own growth, that's what I found out has really helped me. But again, I know that I'm a slow-growing channel, but at the same time, I'd rather grow slowly than not growing at all. Oh my goodness, you found a haggis? No, you did not. I got my haggis about 3 weeks ago. Did you really get a haggis call? That is awesome. I hope you get it, Rebecca. I hope you get it. And also, I'm mostly picking on you here, but haggis is Haggis. Like I said, that's mostly me just picking on you. But that is how you spell haggis. But I knew what you meant, and I'm just picking on you, so don't get mad at me. Let me see. No great one here, guys. I think that we're going to strike out today for the roe deer. So let's go ahead and move over to theHunter, and we'll start the fallow grind of the day, because I don't want it to get too late. Let's go ahead and head to theHunter. But that is awesome. Rebecca, if you join my Discord, please go to the hunting section on my Discord, and where it says hunting trophies, please post a screenshot of your haggis after you get it, because I would love to see anybody who gets a haggis. Mine was unfortunately a naked one. I was hoping for a furry one, but I was still happy to get it. But yeah, if you get your haggis, please make sure you post it. I would love to see it. And if you don't want to join the Discord, go to my community tab. As long as you're subscribed to the channel, you can go to my community tab on my actual channel, and then you can upload photos and stuff from there, and I'll also check it out on there as well. You got a diamond haggis? Oh my goodness, you got a diamond haggis? Are you serious? Wait a minute, are you on a multiplayer map or are you on your own map? If you're on your own map, it's legit, but if you're on a multiplayer server, it could be a mod. That is awesome. Well, she just got a haggis call, and now she's saying that she got a diamond. Like I said, diamond haggises are extremely rare. So if you really got one legitimately, make sure you please make sure you post it on my Discord or on the community tab. I would love to see it because those are extremely rare. But yeah, Colton, I think that she was actually talking. She said it's on her own map, so I think it's legit. But like I said, if you can put it in the Discord so that I can see it, I would love to see it, Rebecca. So Rebecca, if I don't know if you're on PC or console, but basically you just want to take a screenshot, and then from there you want to go to my Discord, and under hunting games, you'll see a place that says hunting trophies. You click on that, and then in the little place where you type, you just hit the little plus button for add attachment if you're on your phone, and you can add you can upload your screenshots from there. If you're on PC, I believe there's also an attachment button there where you can upload it from your PC. Before I start blasting, I need to make sure that I'm on Fallow grind number 3. Alright, guys, so we left off at 620 kills for the Fallow grind. So let's get started today. Hopefully we can get a Fallow. No roe deer today, but hopefully the Fallow great one will show. Possibly, Colton, but that's why I'm asking her to upload pictures. I understand that was pretty quick back to back, but I mean it could happen. And and like I said, if she has pictures to back it up, I'll believe her. But if I don't see any pictures, I'm just gonna be kind of skeptical about it. I'm not gonna call you a liar or anything, but like I said, I'll be a little skeptical. But hopefully you're telling the truth, and I would love to see the pictures of them. Hush me. My dog's wanting to go outside and sunbathe. She's already used the bathroom, so I know it ain't that. Yeah, like I said, guys, I won't click anything. If I have to click something to open it up and view stuff, I do not click on it. And and like I said, if she's telling the truth, it would be a really cool picture to see, but like I said, I don't believe anything until I see it whenever it comes to things like that. But at the same time, I still want to at least say congratulations just in case it is true. Because I got my haggis three weeks ago, so... And even though it's very unlikely that someone can get a diamond and then follow it up with a haggis, I mean, it could happen. Hey, level 5, let's go! Right off the bat, we got a level 5. Let's go! See if he'll turn broadside. And he's a chocolate? Are you serious? That's my favorite common. Can you guys remember how long it took me to get a diamond chocolate? I was wanting one of those so bad. And I think that we were like 2,000 kills in already before a chocolate diamond showed up. Crap. Oh, that'll bring it down at least. Oh, gotcha, Colton. Well, like I said, if it's a modded server that you're on, then shame on you, but if it really was your own map and you want to show the pictures, that is awesome. But if it was on a modded server, I'd rather you just come clean and let us know it was modded. I mean, I'll still look at it, but if it's from a modded server, like I said, I won't see it as highly as I would if it was legit. Yeah, Colton, I did see that. But if she claims it's on her own map and she has pictures to back it up, like I said, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt where she's new. I don't like calling people liars right off the bat, so if it happens again in the future, at that point I'll have an even harder time believing. But we'll see. Oh, nice, Rebecca. Seems like you've had a really good luck with your rares lately. Yeah, we only got one rare today so far, and it was a melanistic roe. So, and now we might have a diamond chocolate fallow deer. Which, if he is a diamond chocolate, I'll probably tax it, depending on how big he is. You got another 9. Let's go, Sirius. Beautiful, man, beautiful. I'd love to hear all the trophies you guys are getting. Let's go. He made dime. Let's go. My favorite color for the fallow deer other than rares. And he made diamond. So he's getting taxed. I ain't gonna worry about him about clipping it though. Like I said, I'm only gonna clip him my rares and stuff if we get them today, or if we get a great one. We follow this blood trail out. There it is. So adding 4 more. Yeah, it probably is serious. Like I said, if you, let's say that you had half of your zones herd managed, they're going to act and behave a certain way. And then you have like maybe 1 or 2 bucks that decide to come in, or stags, however you want to put it, decide that they want to be something different. That can actually mess up your entire HM. All it takes really is just one animal that less than you had to make your HM act differently. So that's why it's actually a good idea to have more than less animals being HMs, just so that way you know within in the back of your mind that you don't have anything to worry about. Come on, great one, number 3. Dude, it would be insane. Is that a Mela? Hang on. That might be a melanistic. I can't tell from this angle. That could be a Mela. But let's go ahead and shoot these. I'll worry about him in a minute. Oh, come on. You could have stood there a couple more seconds. There we go. Got him that time. Let me see. Is that a chocolate or is that a melanistic? I think that's a chocolate. I don't think that's a Mela. He needs to step out a little bit more. Yeah, that's a chocolate buck. I thought he ain't nothing special. Oh well. Go ahead and reload. Yeah, no, it's not, guys. He's right here. You can see the light underbelly. Yeah, he's not a Mela, sadly. That'd been really cool though if we would have got 2 Melas back to back today. But yeah, he's just a chocolate. What in the world are you? Wait a minute, dude. You go straight up. I don't know if I made a good. Okay, we got him. Dude, that guy goes straight up. I might have to put him in the wonky lodge because that is a really weird rack. both of his paddles are close together and go straight up towards the sky. I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing what that guy looks like up close because that was funny. I might have to put him in the wonky lodge. Oh, that's awesome, Rebecca. But honestly, you're getting a little bit more sus as the time goes on, though, Rebecca, because literally almost every minute you're telling us about some amazing trophy that you're finding or somebody else is getting. So I'm not saying that you're lying or not telling the truth, but I mean, like, you literally have had a new trophy to tell us about like every minute. So I don't know. It's a beautiful white. Like I said, I'm not calling you a liar or anything. You definitely could have done that, but That's some just out of this world luck if you've had that many trophies this close together. Also, guys, it's been a little bit since I've said so, but if you guys are enjoying the stream and you want to chat with me, please feel free to chat anytime. I'm more than happy to talk to any of you. Just keep it clean. Also, make sure you guys hit the like button for more people to find the channel, and also subscribe. Try to help us grow. We're trying to reach 700 subscribers and 1,000 hopefully in the future. So, any of your support, I would really, really appreciate it. Alright, where did this weirdo go? I don't care if I mess these up for the Wonky Lodge. I don't really care too much about their rating unless they're a diamond. But, yeah, I need to figure out where that buck went that we shot, because he had one of the goofiest racks I've ever seen on a fallow. Let's see. I think that's it right there, ain't it? Yeah, there's his blood. Alright, let's see. Where did he go? Do I have early access? Sadly, no, I'm not big enough. I believe that you have to have at least a couple thousand subscribers on your channel. Last time I looked, I was going to apply to try to be a partner creator with Call of the Wild, but I think like the minimum amount of subscribers you have to have is 5,000. So, I don't know if I'll be that way. Dude, this guy is so funny. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the Wonky Lodge. He's wonky enough. Yeah, we'll put him in the Weirdo Lodge. He just goes straight up and he's so skinny, bro. That is hilarious. Yeah, Colson, like I said, I think it's a couple thousand at least before you can get early access and stuff to things. So, make sure you guys are inviting your friends and everything to the channel. Try to help us grow. Like I said, I would love to have early access to stuff. I would definitely make videos for you guys if I had early access. So, yeah. We just gotta get there. We just gotta get there. How was that? Well, it's gonna kill him, but I don't know how that didn't drop him. Let's see, is there anything out here I need to worry about? Sometimes I get a solo buck out here. Nope, we're good. He looks like a set of tongs. He really did. He really did. Do I play Minecraft? Unfortunately, I do not. The only reason I don't play it is because I'm not a big fan of the blockiness of the game. I'm just not a very big fan of block games. But I know that my brother-in-law and my wife both like Minecraft and stuff like that. If it was more of a realistic graphical game, I probably would play it. It's just I don't like the block type games where you're playing as a block and stuff. I just don't really, that just isn't really my speed. But games that I play that is not related to Call of the Wild is like a lot of action adventure games, superhero games and stuff like that is what I play outside of Call of the Wild. But yeah, I don't have like any games that's like something that you play you return to over time, except for like Story of Seasons and Wonderful Life, that the farming game remake. I do play that from time to time, but not very often. Guys, there is our acromelanistic doe. I forgot all about her. You know what? What do you guys want me to do? Do you guys want me to shoot her and put her in the free roam lodge? I will not put her in my main lodge because she's not a buck. But do you guys want me to shoot this the acromelanistic or whatever it's called, and we'll take it to the free roam lodge later, or do you guys think we should just leave it? Because I'm not worried about shooting her where it's a doe. Yes, serious. So my wife and I play Marvel Rivals, Fortnite. I also play I play Resident Evil games. I play Assassin's Creed games. I play the Arkham games, Spider-Man games, the Tomb Raider games. Let me see, what else do I play? I'm trying to think. I played some Nautica recently, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, I play like a bunch of those types of games. You keep her, Zira? Yeah, I kind of like her as a pet. Just kind of leave her on here. We may come back and shoot. I'll tell you guys what. Let's do that. After we get the final great one, let's come back and shoot her at that time. So that way there's no more trophies left on the map. And we can start all over if we decide to come back later. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll leave her here for now, and then after we get our final great one, we'll get her at that point. As long as I remember to come back for her. Oh, thank goodness I didn't hit her. I actually got the buck. Okay, good. Thought I was crouched there for a minute. Is there any of these bucks? Yeah, you're giving me a good shot. Get you 2. Get you 3. Oh, that's a bad shot. Shoot. That's alright. We almost got all 4 of them. We almost got all 4 of them. We got him on the follow-up. Let's go. Alrighty, we should be fine. You have a pet piebald moose on Medved? Yeah, I know, it's a female. Yeah, you told me about her before, I think, Zero. It sounds familiar, at least. We should play Fortnite together sometime. Unfortunately, unless I know you personally or your family, I actually don't play any games off stream with anybody. But at the end of every month on here, I actually open up my maps for you guys, and I do a multiplayer stream at the end of every month where I let you guys come in and actually hunt alongside me with open comms and everything. But that's like the only time you guys will get to actually play with me, unfortunately. I gotta keep my channel safe, so I can't just play anything and everything. So at the end of every month, we play together on Call of the Wild. But outside of that, I just don't play with anybody that I don't personally know. Is it normal for a moose to be in the tree? Yes and no. So that is actually a common bug, where your moose will randomly stand upright, or they can also be pulled off the ground and like sucked up into the trees. Eventually they'll make their way back down to earth. But yeah, that's a glitch that's been around for a little while. You can shoot it and it'll fall back down if you want to, or you can just let it do its thing. But yeah, it will trap itself out over time. But yeah, the moose have done that on my map a few times on Rebel 2. Let's see, there should be a dead one up here somewhere. There it is. Now, for any of you guys that might be new, both of my great ones came out of the same exact place on my map. So, number 3, it would not surprise me if it came from the same spot. But we call it Great One Bay, and that's actually where we're going to next. And he literally spawned in the exact same zone twice. So, not only the same place on the map, but the same zone. So yeah, here in just a minute, I'm gonna check for solos right here, and then the next place we go to, it's gonna be the place where I got both my great ones. But yeah, I have a giant Irish elk, and I also have a blade rat. And those are my 2 great ones for the fallows. And I'm trying to get number 3 so that way we can finish the huddle mount. And then at that point, I'm gonna take a break from Tail War and do other things for a while. But we will return at some point, probably either for another red deer grind or for a fallow grind. But I don't know when. Or which one. That's fine if you spook. I don't really care if you do. All I'm doing is just trying to see what you are. So you're fine. You have a level 1 rack, so that's fine with me. You're not fine, though, so you need to be shot. Is there another one? Yeah, those 2... Oh, shoot. Level 5 here? Seriously? Ugh! Stupid solos. Crap, man. So we got a level 5 here. That's going to screw some things up. Let's go on to the next zone. And if we can, we'll try to come back here and hunt him if we have extra time. But that's annoying that I have a solo level 5, man. Alright, let's go on to Great One Bay. This exact area is where I've got both my great ones. What's my favorite trophy that I have? Shoot, I really can't tell you. My great ones are obviously my favorite ones, but I've got to say my favorite great one is probably my most recent one. The double drop time mule deer that we got yesterday, about 2 days ago. That's probably my new favorite great one I have, if I had to choose. I mean, he's just beautiful. I love double drop times. I love drop times and kickers in general. So I'm a fool for those. I'm a fool for non-tips, and yeah, he's probably my favorite one I have right now. But I love all the trophies that I've gotten. But that is probably my favorite. Dropping them like flies, boys and girls. That should have got in there. Yeah, it did. Woo! Call that a sneak shot when you can get the bullet in there right before they run and it counts. That's so satisfying when you see that happen because you got it like right at the point they were leaving. One more diamond. I have 50 on my grind, number 4 on red deer. Let's go. That's awesome, man. I'm so happy to hear that you're having a good grind today, buddy. Sounds like you're having a lot of good luck. That's awesome. You got a new car, Rebecca? Let's go. Yeah, I got a new truck, I think, early, like last summer. So I've had that new truck now for almost a year. Doesn't feel like it. I would ask you what kind you got, but I'm terrible with car names. So I hear that, serious. Yeah, that's kind of how I do my grinds. Is I just kind of grind for whatever species I'm wanting most, and then I move on. And I don't normally go back to back for the same animal, except for the fallow, like you guys can see. But the reason I go back to back for these guys is because I'm trying to get 3 of them. But yeah, I'm usually a one and done. Like I'll get one great one, and then I want to move on to another one, and then another one, and then another one. That way, it just kind of doesn't get stale to me. But yeah, that's kind of how I like doing the great one grinds. Is I'll get a great one of a certain species, and I usually have about 3 grinds going on at the same time. So I'll get a great one of one species, and then I'll move to the other 2, and then I'll get those 2, and then from there I'll find 3 other new ones. So that way I can always have options, and I'm not just stuck to one. I want the Irish elk mocha combo for fallow. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Yeah, that'd be gorgeous. I would get behind that entirely, Zira. I was just shocked at how big my Irish elk was. I mean, I know that some of you guys were there and some of you guys weren't, but I mean, just the sheer size of how big, how wide mine was is insane. Like I said, I've been very thankful for the great ones I've got lately because they've been big sizes, and they've been the ones I've been wanting. Can you stop, sir? If he crests the hill, I'm just gonna let him go. Alright, I'm gonna let him go. Let's go ahead and see what I can do over here, because these guys would hear my shot. Perfect. Oh, that's a bad shot. He took a step forward on me. Alright, we got him though, at least. That's all that matters. We'll just have to do a little bit of tracking. Spray and pray, man. Oh yeah, absolutely, Rebecca. That's all you can really do on grinds is just start blasting, as the joke goes. So anyway, I just started blasting. You just don't have consistent respawns. Okay, so if you don't have consistent respawns, that's one of 2 reasons. Either number 1, you don't have enough zones, and you're getting through your zones too fast, because it takes each respawn anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes to respawn, depending on which one you're shooting. So if you don't have enough time between the time that you shot that last one and then getting back around to him, you're not going to get consistent respawns because they don't have enough time. So make sure that you're spreading out your zones. Make sure that you're giving yourself enough time between animals, or else you will have that issue. The only other common occurrence for inconsistent respawns is if you have some solos somewhere that need to be taken care of. Like these 2 that I'm shooting at right now were not here the last time, so I'm having to get rid of them. Oh, that was a good shot. Golly, I dropped that dude. I wonder if that was a neck shot or what that was, because that was a great shot, dude. I don't know if I hit that guy. Well, I mean, I knew I hit him. I just don't know if I hit him well. No, I did not. Got 2 bullets in him at least. That should at least bring him down. That guy, was that a good shot? Yes, it was. Let's go. Guys, my shot is on the money, though. I took 3 weeks off this game and it came back, and my shot has still been on the money like I never left. How did I hit that doe? Wait a minute. How did I hit that doe? That doe wasn't even near that buck. We got every single buck except one. Let's go. Raven, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you could get it. What were my kill counts for my red deer? I don't know how many diamonds I had, but I will tell you, if you kind of want to do the math, I can tell you exactly how many diamonds I got per run. So it took me 1,800 kills on the dot. The red deer was the 1,800th kill. Ow. Rude. But yeah, so I was at 1799, and then I shot him at 1,800 on the dot. And I was getting 3 diamonds. I was getting at least 1 diamond per run, and at least 3 to 5 diamonds every 3 runs. Because I had extreme HM, and it's still like that on my map. Hence why I don't do multiplayer. But yeah, I was getting diamonds every single run. So I don't know if there's any math you could do there, but maybe you could figure it out. But yeah, I was getting at least 1 diamond per run, and sometimes I would get more than 1. So, and I was getting about, I don't know how many animals are on the map, but if you can figure out how many animals are on the map, calculate maybe 3 diamonds every 3 runs. Or, yeah, there has to be some sort of math you can figure out there, but I wouldn't know. But yeah, I do know it took 1,800 kills to get my great one. Roughly. I wasn't counting the exact numbers back then, but I was making estimates. So it was approximately 1,800. It could have been a little bit more, it could have been a little bit less. But I do know that it's somewhere in that ballpark. Oh, okay, Colton. Sorry, man. Well, at least you got my red deer stats. You may not have wanted them, but you got them. Oh, you're fine, Rebecca. Just do whatever you need to do. Like I said, just having you guys here watching the stream is helping the watch hours. And like I said, we're very close to Super Chats right now on the channel, guys. So, we're going to open Super Chats as soon as they're available. I think we're like just under 200 watch hours away before we can actually open those. So, we're going to have Super Chats as soon as we can. And then at 1,000 subscribers, I'll start memberships. So like I said, guys, we just gotta keep growing. You guys would really help me out if you went and watched some of my playthroughs, because they're like an hour long per episode. So the faster we can get those 200 watch hours, the faster we will be able to do super chats and memberships as well. So I believe this was 13 of them out off this pond, if I ain't mistaken. I believe that was 13 kills. It's amazing you kill so many fallow deer off this pond, but I've yet to even get a great one on this pond. I've gotten diamonds and rares off this pond, but most of my great ones came from that one little bay that we just came from a minute ago. Grab these solos. Alright, that should be all of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Alright. 656 in, guys. 656. And it's 1323, so I'm pretty sure that that guy is going to be gone. But we need to get him gone, so... What we'll probably do is we'll reset time. And then I think what we're going to do is work our way normally. And then when we get down here, we're going to go down here and try to get that level 5 first. That's probably what we'll do before we shoot the other side out. Alright, let's go and reset time. You're 765 kills in with 15 trolls, 5 rares, and 49 diamonds. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. That's actually really good. The kids were mad. Yeah, they usually are. Hopefully it wasn't too painful of an experience, though. 16 trolls. Oh, that's rough. It's always rough to get trolled by animals, man, but it happens. But you can be happy knowing that at least your grind is efficient. Let's go ahead and reset time. Alright, second run of the day. Is there going to be a great one this time around? Dude, just imagine if I got the great one early yesterday, and if we got a great one today, I would have. That's going to be doubling up. I could have got 2 great ones on the same day. That would be incredible. That's kind of the reason why I like to do 2 grinds in one day, because it gives you a chance at doubling up. Dude, where's the rest of my crew? Where's the rest of your crew at? Why is it just you here? Oh, there they come. They'll be here real soon. Okay, let's see. That's a level 2, so I'm assuming that's my... No, level 3 is mine. Yeah, that's the shooter. Okay. We'll let them get into their zone, and then we'll pop them. Make sure I'm reloaded with everything. Looks good. What's up, Micah? Welcome back. I don't know if you were here for it, Micah, but we did get a melanistic roe deer earlier. It was a gold melanistic. We have not got any trophies except for 1 diamond chocolate fallow deer. So we did get a diamond fallow, and we got a rare roe deer today. And we may have another diamond on the map as well. We have another level 5 that's a solo, and we'll have to take him out here in just a minute. We're a little bit far away from him, so it'll be just a few minutes before we get back to him. But we do have another level 5 that I'm pretty sure is a troll. It didn't look like he had a diamond rack on him, so I'm pretty sure he's a troll. But we still can't leave him. Oh, okay, Micah. Well, like I said, man, there'll be a short come out tonight for him. Any rare that we get, or any kind of like crazy weird deer or diamonds that we get, I'll definitely make shorts for them. But yeah, we added one. We kept a fallow deer that had 2 antlers that were really skinny and like close together, and they went straight up towards the sky. So I kept him as a wonky buck. And we also got that a melanistic roe deer, and those are the only 2 things I've taxed today. No, I also taxidermized the chocolate diamond as well. Actually, now that I think about it. No, don't run. Really? Really? Yeah, whatever. I don't know if I'll be able to get this one. Oh, I did not mean to pull the trigger. That's fine. We'll let him go. And I didn't see anything down here. There they are. No, there is deer down there. Okay, good. That was just poor shooting on my part. It happens to all of us. Well, we got a solo down here. One of my solos decided to come up here, it looks like. Get those 2, because those are easy. See if I can get this one, too. Okay, we got those. Okay. That's fine. I'll take those 4. I know, Mike. I know. That's what I was telling everybody. We've had a lot of people that's been getting in a habit of wanting to pop into the streams and then just say hey and then leave, or hang out for a few minutes and then leave. But like you guys got to remember, if you guys aren't here in the streams, you're gonna miss great ones and you're gonna miss trophies. Because I stream every minute of every grind. So if you guys want to see me get the great ones and you want to see me get the trophies, you all gotta be here. Otherwise, you have to settle for the shorts and videos. But yeah, Zira, I think it was Zira and maybe 2 other people that was in the stream whenever I got him. There wasn't many people here, I don't think. But then again, if I'm wrong, just overlook me, guys, because every stream is different. It's hard for me to keep up with every stream, the attendance on every stream. But I'm pretty sure it was like maybe just a small handful of people that got to see me get it. And it was also my favorite great one for the mule deer, and it's probably my favorite great one I got now. Like out of all my great ones, it's probably my favorite. Let's go ahead and grab these guys. Where'd this guy run off to? Let's see, where's his trail at? I don't know if this is his blood trail, but usually deer like to die up here around the road. Usually they die on the road. Dude, how are you not finding that blood? Interesting. I know I got this buck. Maybe try going more over this way. Let's try around in here. Come on, dude, find it. What in the world? I know I got this other buck, but I can't find his blood trail. It's like the game has made it disappear or something. There we go, now he found it. Now we got the blood trail. Yeah, I know, Micah. I'm sorry you had to leave, man. Hopefully you'll be able to get to see the next one, though. Like I said, it's just all about timing. You just gotta be there at the right place at the right time, man. I'm sorry you had to go, though. Hopefully you'll be able to get to see me get the next one. And like I said, this weekend we're gonna be doing predator hunting. So Friday we're gonna do like 3 hours of black bear, and then we'll do like 2 hours of wolf. Because I need 1 more wolf, and I want to get at least 2 black bears. So that's our plan for the black bear and wolf. Oh, that's fine, Rebecca. No problem at all. I've got about another hour and 10 minutes. Is how long I'll be streaming. It's about 15 minutes until 5 o'clock my time, and I was gonna go until 6. So, and then Friday we're gonna go until 7. So 4-hour stream today, 5-hour stream on Friday. And like I said, if we get a great one or anything, I always make videos and shorts, so you won't miss it that way. But yeah, I've got about another hour and 15 minutes left in me, and then I'll have to get off. Oh my gosh! That guy has a width on him, man. I thought that was a great one at first. I thought we had another Irish elk. My goodness, that guy has some width on him. Well, I'll definitely be shooting that guy. I'm gonna go ahead and get that guy. That's a monster level 5. What's up, buddy? I think he has a smaller rack on the left side. Okay, I did get something good on the second buck, too. How did I miss your multiplayer stream last Friday? You didn't see the post on YouTube, or you weren't here for the streams whenever I was trying to remind everybody when it was. But we're also doing a multiplayer stream on launch day for Peru. So either that Tuesday or that Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a multiplayer stream, and you guys will get to come to my Peru map with me and hunt with me on there. I'll probably do it Wednesday just so that way I can check my map for trophies before I open it up to the public. But yeah, our next multiplayer map will be on Peru's launch day or the day after. Like I said, it's probably going to be on Wednesday though. What's my dream great one and dream super rare? So this may or may not surprise you, but I'm going to say it's going to be for the same species because I love this species in North America. I would love a super rare and a great one, Rocky Mountain elk. That is my dream great one, and that is my dream super rare is a Rocky Mountain elk. 258 white, that is beautiful. Diamond number 2 of the day. I've already got this rack, so I'm probably going to not tax this one. But that is awesome, man. 2 diamonds on the day. Probably 1 troll. That other level 5, I'm pretty sure is going to troll us. He didn't have that impressive looking of a rack, so I'm pretty sure the other one is a troll. But that is 2 guaranteed diamonds on the day. That guy had so much width, I thought for sure he was going to be bigger than just 260. I thought he was going to be like, not 260, 250. I thought for sure he was going to be in the 260s, that one, but nope. Alright, see you, Rebecca. Thank you for joining our stream today. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like I said, we'll be streaming again Friday, or if you think you can make it in within the next hour, we'll see you when you get back. Either way. But thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate it. Just a bunch of does. No bucks, but that's fine. Dude, come on, man. Do you have to walk everywhere, like literally walk everywhere? I thought for sure I had another buck here. I guess that was him. But I thought I had a second buck that I shot in this area. Of course, Duke's wanting to walk everywhere. You don't want to run to me. That's the only thing about Tale of War is it seems to glitch out your dogs. Like, certain areas that you fast travel to, your dog will want to walk everywhere. They don't want to run. Yeah, I guess we picked him up. Alrighty. I guess I got 3 and not 4. I thought I got 4 there, but I guess it was only 3. Yeah, guys, if you want to hunt Peru with me, make sure that you're here next week. Depending on my wife's schedule will depend on when I get to stream it. But the first day that I get to stream Peru, we are going to be doing a multiplayer stream where you guys can actually come onto my map and hunt jaguars and stuff with me. However, it's going to be a short stream for the multiplayer section. So we're probably only going to hunt on that map for about an hour to 2 hours. Because, like I said, if it turns out that the Great One, I'm going to be watching Scarecrow and Fletcher's channels. And if it turns out that the Great One is actually pretty easy to hunt, then I'm not going to be wanting much of my jaguars taken from me or messed up. So we're still going to do it, but it may be for only an hour or 2 before I decide to close the map. So make sure that you guys are here for that day if you guys want a chance to hunt Peru with me for a little while. But if it turns out that the Great One is kind of complicated or that I don't really want to do the grind, then we'll probably hunt for a little bit longer. It all just depends on the Great One. I thought he was going to keep running. Well, looks like I'll be tracking that one. Alright. My unk is showing. Later into the day it gets, the worse my shot is getting, it seems. The first couple of hours was really good shooting, and now it's kind of like hit and miss. Yeah, I knew that he was going to troll. Level 4 with that rack doesn't make diamonds. Oh, that's fine, Sirius. I appreciate it either way. But like I said, you can always join the stream. And like I said, I'm paying attention to the stream. I do the best I can. But like I said, I have real people talking to me as well on the map. So my attention is kind of split during those times. But if you want to join us for the stream so that way you can see what we get during that day, you can definitely join us. And if you have Peru yourself, you could be hunting on Peru on your map and let me know what you're finding. So we can still hunt together in that sense if you wanted to. But like I said, it's only going to be the multiplayer part of it is only going to be temporary. Because I'm pretty sure that they're going to make the Jaguar where it's going to at least be okay to grind. And I'm obviously going to want to grind the Jaguars. So my plan is that if I can't stream that Tuesday, or if I choose not to, I'm going to at least try to make a video for you guys for my first time hunting on the map. And all I'm going to be doing is targeting the Jaguars. So that is kind of my thing. Is I'll be exploring the map, trying to find all the outposts, and I'm also going to be trying to hunt for Jaguars, and just make sure that there isn't any trophies on my map that I don't want people taking from me. Because if I have initial spawn rares or initial spawn diamonds, obviously I don't want to lose those. So I will be checking those out. So like I said, if I do open up my map to multiplayer, you guys will know that that all my initial spawns are gone as far as the Jaguars are concerned. But everything else will still be fair game except for super rares, of course. And then on the very off chance that a great one shows up. But everything else is for you guys are free to shoot. So gold rares and below and all diamonds are yours. But if you see an animal that could be a diamond rare, obviously please don't take those from me. Okay. Anything special out there today? Couldn't see what that guy was. No, he's just a dark spotted. I thought he might be a Mela. Great one, are you out there? No. Oh well. Alrighty. I really don't want to take a risk of shooting him without it being at least a decently easy shot. There we go. Ha! Got him! Let's see, what else can I shoot? That guy's a wonky guy. We may have 2 deer to go to the Wonky Lodge today. My goodness, he had 1 rack. He had 1 antler that was going pointing towards the ground. My goodness. Did you guys see that buck? That guy was wonky as he could be. I don't think that's going to be a kill shot on that one. If it does kill him, it's going to be a while. Yeah, it's going to kill him. We'll have to track him. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Alright, what's over here? Decent level 4. Another weirdo level 3. Dude, my fallow deer have given me so many, like, wonky animals. Like, you go to the Wonky Lodge right now, and a majority of my animals are fallow deer. Like, I've had some real weirdos. Before I go over there and track those animals, let's actually go over here and see if I can get this diamond. Or diamond potential, I should say. I'm pretty sure he's going to troll us, but you never know. Mr. D the Yonk, yeah, I know. I know, Micah. You'll be back in 30 minutes. Awesome, Rebecca. We're excited to see you back. You're working this Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Ooh, that's rough, Micah. We only got 1 more stream though this week on Friday, so if you missed that stream, it's going to be black bears and wolves. So if you're more interested in the roe deer and fallow deer, those won't come back until next week probably. But yeah, this weekend on Friday, I'm gonna spend my whole time on black bears and wolves. You lost your tooth yesterday. Congratulations, man. That is awesome. Hopefully the tooth fairy left you $1. I think I'm just going to blast this guy with the 300. If he makes diamond, he's going to be small. So I don't really care too much about messing with him. I just need to get him out of here. Yeah, that's a little guy. Like I said, I know that's a level 5, but I don't care to mess this guy up. I wasn't going to tax him either way. So, we'll see if he made dime. Mela Jaguar would be more common, by the way, according to the devs. Well, that's pretty cool, actually, because the melanistic jaguar is the one I want the most. I love black jaguars. See, with me and tigers, I like white tigers better than anything. Yeah, he was a troll. But yeah, the white tiger variation is what I would want the most. So like the ones that look like Siberian tigers are my favorite. Whereas with jaguars and cats, I like black. So if that's the more common rare, that's actually fine with me because that's actually the one I want is the melanistic jaguar. What if it wasn't and then this was spawned super rare? So this is the thing, guys. Anybody that plays multiplayer with me, obviously I can't tell what you guys kill unless you guys put it in the harvest screen. But be respectful enough to obey my rules if you guys are playing with me. Which I know that you said you couldn't join us, but I'm going to go over this anyways. My only rules that I have for my multiplayer streams is stay apart from everybody so that way there's no weird bugs that could happen and you won't be competing over other people's trophies. If you see a super rare potential animal, please let me have those because I don't want to lose my trophies. And I think that it's fair enough for me to let you guys have everything else. So like gold rares and all diamonds, you guys are more than welcome to shoot. But just be respectful enough that if you find a super rare on my map, please let me have it. Because I do not have a super rare in over 4,000 hours, and obviously, as a hunter, I don't want to lose those. I need to go back and tax that guy. Hang on a second. I'm going to tax that guy. That was definitely a wonky guy. I meant to tax him. Hang on a second. Let me go tax that last one. That's 2 wonky bucks we get taxed today. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I believe this is him. Yeah, we'll tax that one. Alright, now let's go back and claim these. But yeah, guys, those are my only rules from multiplayer streams. Is don't troll other players, keep to yourself, so you don't cause bugs or interrupt other people's hunts. And if you find super rares, please let me have those. But outside of that, you're allowed to shoot everything else. But yeah, obviously great ones and super rares, nobody's going to want to lose those. So just be respectful enough to let me have those if you find them. But outside of that, everything else is fair game. So this should be 7 more kills here. Actually 8, because I forgot that one I just taxed. Where did this other one get off to? Where'd you go, buddy? There you are. Alright, I'd appreciate it, Zero. Like I said, anything that we can learn about the new map before we go into multiplayer would be much appreciated. That way I know what to look for as far as like what everybody's killing. Because like I said, I just do not. The thing about it is that if anybody joins my multiplayer stream and I see in the bottom of the screen that somebody has killed a diamond of a certain animal, like I said, there's no way I can tell. So basically, I'm just trusting that nobody would steal those trophies from me. And if I ever found out that somebody like intentionally took a trophy off my map against my wishes, not only would they get banned, but I also would never let them back into a multiplayer stream again. So yeah, if you guys want to have a chance to be mods, if you guys want to always be able to play the multiplayer streams with me, just be respectful. Watch my back as much as I watch yours. Make sure that nobody is putting too much pressure on my maps and just trying to troll me. Because that happens sadly all the time. Streamers will try to open up their maps and play with other people, and you'll just have some jerks that will literally come onto the map and start shooting up your zones just because they think it's funny to destroy your stuff. So, like I said, I just want everybody that's in my map, I just want to know that they're going to be respectful of my rules and that they're going to have a good time and be okay with shooting all diamonds and gold rares and below. And like I said, that's pretty much everything. I mean, I don't care if you guys take gold rares or below. I don't care if you guys take diamonds. It's just super rares. That's the only thing I don't want to lose. And I think that's pretty fair, in my opinion, because that's only one animal type that I'm asking for you guys not to shoot. So, alright, so the middle spawn with the great one, where the great ones usually spawn, don't have anything there right now, but it is almost 1,300. It took a while to get that level 5 and then to claim the other one, so that sometimes happens. So we'll just have to take the stragglers now. Oh, that guy's gonna float. Shoot. No, come back. Dude, I'm gonna tell you something that I think would be a beast of a thing to add to this game. Is if the deer instead of floating to the shoreline where you last were, I wish that it would kind of track you, and I wish that the game would literally make the deer follow you around the pond. So that way you could just run along the areas that you're hunting, and eventually the deer will end up right next to you. So that way, let's say that if I shot a deer like from here to over there, it would start floating towards me. But if I decided to fast travel over there, it would then change directions and follow it, go that way. You know what I'm saying? That way it would just follow you around the pond. And I think that that'd be pretty cool. I mean, this way's more predictable, but I mean, that way if you wanted to go around the pond and claim all your animals first, and then just have it float to you over time, I just think that'd be a lot easier and a lot better. Guys, I'll ask this again on Friday, but how many kills do you guys think it'll be before I get my black bear great one? We've already got one diamond and we've got two rares. We have two female rares that we got while we was doing HM. And they were both cinnamon. And then I have one diamond. So, and I have not started counting yet because the official grind had not started. So we will be starting at 1 on Friday. But what number do you guys think that I'll be at when I get my first great one black bear? 0 thanks before 500 kills? That'd be amazing. I would love that. Like I said, I'm aiming for 2. I'm aiming to get 1, and then after I get the first one, I'm going to try to get a second. And then at that point, I'm gonna bring back Silver Ridge Peaks for everybody. Because I know that you guys love hunting that map with me on multiplayer, and honestly, after I get these great ones, I'll probably be done with it anyways. At least for a while. Oh, by the way, guys, I meant to tell you before I forget. I went back to Silver Ridge Peaks yesterday to make sure that I didn't have any other trophies. And if you guys go to my short or to my video where I took out the great one, if you look, that buck that was standing there next to the great one was a diamond. I did not even realize that, but yeah, yesterday whenever I took out that great one, there was another buck standing there next to him and he was a diamond. So I had a diamond and a great one spawned side by side. And I did not realize that until I went back and looked. Micah, you're a jerk, man. You think it's going to take me 4,300 kills to get a black bear? Come on, dude. No, I'm just kidding. You're not a jerk. That's actually fair. Black bears are actually a really hard grind, so that's likely it could end up being 4,000. I hope not, but you never know. Like I said, my longest grind to date is 3,750. So that's my longest grind. So hopefully I don't end up in the 4,000s, but it could happen, I guess. Just don't jinx me, Micah. Come on, man. You could be nicer than that. Sheesh. 4,000 kills. Ugh. I hope not. It's possible. But I hope that's not the case. Woo! Hello there, another chocolate diamond. How are you doing? Or diamond potential, I should say. Guys, we've had 4 level 5s today already. HM popping off, guys. HM is popping off. What? How did that hit the doe? Wait a minute. How did that hit that doe? That should have went over her. What in the world? Oh, I think I got vitals. Oh my goodness, what a shot. Yeah, that had to have been a vital hit. My goodness, that was awesome. On the trot. Let's go. Like I said, my unk aim is just kind of going back and forth today. I'm really, really good for a while, and then I kind of lose it. Nailed him. Serious, which one, man? Are you saying 1,000,000 kills or 1,000 kills? I'm gonna go with your 1,000. You guys are being mean to me, man. I'm wanting short grinds, and you're all like 10 million. Honestly, I'm hoping that that's quick. I'm hoping that both of my black bears are fast. And I'm hoping that my next wolf is fast. Like I said, we're getting ready to start the wolf grind again this Friday as well. So I'm hoping it turns out to be really good. Anything else? We don't have all the animals here from where it's late in the day, but we have a few of them at least. Got him. Dude, I love when that happens. That is a big level 4. Honestly, I'm going to shoot him with a 308 just in case he makes it. Like I said, I treat level 4 diamonds as if they're rares. So if this level 4 makes diamond, I'm going to keep him. Again, I got to make a good shot here because he's not really at the best angle. I got it, though. Let's go. Perfect, man. Perfect. Beautiful. Love to see it. Oh, that is insane, Zero. 50 kills and got the great one. Let's go. For him, that's amazing. Honestly, I would flip out if I had a really short grind with my bears. That is awesome. 50 kills, man. I hope. Fingers are double, triple, quadruple cross, man. If you don't have a long grind, I say it will take us 120 kills. I hope so. That's 67 kills. Guys, imagine if I got the great one and 67 kills, and he literally scored 6-7, 6-7, or something like those lines. That'd be hilarious. I know that bears can't score that, but that'd be funny. Like, imagine if you actually got an animal that literally scored 6-7, 6-7, and then you were like doing a grind, and it was like your 67th kill, or your 6,770th kill, or something like that. That'd be so funny. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That'd be so funny if it was all just 67. Like he scored a 67.67, and he was your 67th kill on the ground. That'd be so funny. Honestly, I wouldn't know whether to put him in the wonky lodge just because of that or the main lodge. But that is hilarious. That'd be great. Honestly, that'd probably be my favorite great one just because of the numbers. That'd be hilarious, man. That would be hilarious. Why are you being mean? I don't know, man. Why are you being mean taking guesses like that? Honestly, though, I gotta say, out of everybody, Sirius is the one who's being the biggest meanie to me. He's over here in the millions and billions. Sirius, why? I thought you loved me. Why must you treat me so? Let's see. This one's number 6, and the next one should be number 7. There we go. 2 chocolate diamonds today. Let's go, guys. I love chocolate diamonds, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to keep them unless they're in the 260 range anymore. But that is awesome, man. I love chocolate Fallows. They're so pretty, in my opinion. I kind of wish that the chocolate was a rare variation, to be honest. They're just really unique and pretty. That's 7. This is 8. Let me look back over that way, make sure I didn't miss anything, because sometimes I do. Don't see any dead bucks. So this is 9 kills off this lake this time. Not too bad for being here late. Let's see, did this guy make diamond? No, he did not. He was a troll level 4. Oh well. I thought he would troll, but I figured I'd at least try to give him a crack anyways. $691, guys. We're nearly at 700 kills for the fallow deer. Yeah, true, serious. It is a lot better. Here we go with D-Train drama. I'm not really dramatic. I'd say that I'm very enthusiastic, but I don't know about dramatic. Alright. Guys, the grinds are going well today. I mean, overall, they're going really well. We've got what, 3 diamonds now with one troll on the fallow grind today, and then over on the roe deer we got a gold melanistic roe deer. So it's actually been pretty good today. So guys, I haven't said it in a while, but like I said, if there's anybody lurking or having a good time in the stream today, please make sure you guys hit the like button for me so more people can find the channel. Also, make sure you guys subscribe. We're trying to get to 700 subscribers, maybe even 1,000 as soon as possible. Any subscription would be amazing, and I would love you guys for it. So thank you so much for the support. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. I try to be as entertaining as I can be. Sometimes I try too hard to be funny, and I notice that, so I'm trying to learn to just be more natural, which natural for me is goofy, but still. I appreciate it either way. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. Eight kills away from 700, guys. I'm hoping that we get this next great one sub 1,000, because the last one was 1,300 and something, I believe. Our last great one. And before that one, it was like 3,000. So I'm kind of hoping this one's going to be in the hundreds. You always like the stream. Thank you for the compliments, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys enjoy being here. For as few people that make it to my streams, like I said, I really do appreciate all of you guys that like my streams enough to hang out with me the whole time. I mean, like I said, I'm hoping that it attracts more people in the future, and I'm really wanting my channel to grow. So, thank you all. Really, thank you. If it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't have anybody to talk to, and the streams wouldn't be as fun. The great one? No great one. A great one? No great one. Oh well. Hang on. Sorry about that, guys. My wife came home. I was telling her, hey. We're back. There we go. Why was 6 scared of 7? Because 7, 8, 9? I believe that's how that joke goes. Because 7, 8, 9. I'd be scared of someone if he ate people myself. You found another 9? Let's go, man. I hope you don't troll. I hope he gets it. That guy's seriously gonna float. Really, man? Where'd the other one go? Oh, he ran a little bit. I thought he fell. That's fine. We'll go grab the other buck here in a minute. Actually, I think I might be able to get to him. He's just right there. Don't know if there's a deep spot here or not. This is usually pretty shallow. Yeah, we're good. Alright, Mike, that sounds good, man. We'll be live for another 35 minutes to 40 minutes, so hopefully you don't miss anything. But otherwise, I hope you have a good evening, man. If we get anything cool, you'll see the shorts and videos for it later. Oh, nice, serious. I am being a submarine, apparently. Whoops. Just reading chat. About to drown myself. Professional driving skills being showed off here, ladies and gentlemen. Professional driving skills. Ah, this tree. I have no idea. That's crazy though. That's really what's going on. Yeah, that's pretty insane. I've had a few crazy things happen to me before. Where numbers matched. I remember that I got a diamond. My first diamond, I think, in my very first whitetail grind came at 37. 37 bleh. He scored whatever diamond was, and I think that I was on the same number. There's another one, guys. Let's go. We're just getting diamonds up the wazoo today. If only we get a level 10 Fabled, man. Yeah, HM just popping off today, guys. Got him with a follow-up. Leave that guy. Oh, he moved too quick. There we go. Got him. Beautiful. Watch where you're going, ma'am. Oh, he's a troll. Oh, rough, man. 2 trolls, 3 diamonds today. I thought he was going to make it. Unfortunate. Hi there. How are you today? Just hanging out in this nice weather? Yep. Pretty nice, ain't it? No rain, no clouds. Well, you enjoy your day. Alright, let's see. That's 4. I don't think that I had 5. I'm pretty sure I killed 4 here. And my dog's not going to come up here, so if I do have 5, I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to go check my other side of my pond, make sure I don't have any solos. 700 kills officially right there, guys. 700 kills officially. You're at 789 kills, and then I found 7, 8, and a 9 together. Oh, that's really cool. I thought you meant like it scored like a 78, but they don't score that score, so I don't know why I was thinking that. But for some reason, I thought you meant like the score matched up with the number of the kills you had. And yet, Red Deer don't even score that, so I don't know what I was thinking. I was distracted by my fallow, apparently. That's awesome, man. That's pretty cool. Don't see any bucks out there that I need to worry about. My solos are still good here. Alrighty, just wanted to check. Been a while. Getting plenty of diamonds today, guys. Just no rares yet. No rares and no great ones just yet. Luckily, that guy didn't float. I was worried he was going to. $50 diamonds now. Let's go, man. see, anything else over here? No great ones, unfortunately. Wide guy. Alrighty. Nothing too special right now. Lay those two down. Take you out. Oh, that's a bad shot. He gave me a follow-up. I don't know if I got him or not. No, I didn't. Shoot. Got him that time. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Right when I needed it, man. Come on. That's not fair. Do I not have my... Oh, there he is. I was wondering where my other buck was. Alright, we should be good. Alright, let's go check this back area where that diamond was. Or excuse me, the troll was. Before I move on over there and pick all those deer up. Because we did have a level 5 over here, and I need to make sure that I know what he came back as. But I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream today, returning to the roe deer and fallow. I know we've been mostly tackling the mule deer, but like I said, I was really looking forward to doing the black bear, so I've just been really cracking down on the muleys. And I'm glad that we finally got him. And I'll make sure that I'm ready this Friday to get to tackle the bears and the wolves. Because we need one more wolf before Alaska comes back to the multiplayer stream, and I want to get 2 black bears before I bring back Silver Ridge. Let's see. Did you come back as anything special? Hopefully not. Well, it ain't nothing special, but it's not something I can leave either. Alright, let's go pick this guy up, and then we'll bounce back over there and pick all the others up. Look out. Sorry, things got a little bit quiet, guys. People have left the stream, and there isn't anybody talking to me at the moment, so I'm just kind of shooting things and moving on. But I'll give commentary to the places where I think it needs it. Alright, we should have one more here that we need to track. You're just chilling, Zero? I hear you. I hear you. I don't know where everybody else goes. Where everybody else went. I guess they had better places to be. Okay, there's that one. I think we have one more to track. Dude, come on, man. I need you. My dog just walking everywhere. I'm pretty sure I have one up here that needs to be tracked, unless that last one I picked up was him. That may have been him. See if there's anything here. If he doesn't pick anything up here, then we'll call it 5. Alright, we're good. Let's move on to Great One Valley. Or Bay, rather. What's up, Sirius? Well, you might crash out because of your grind. Why's that, man? Yeah, it could be a YouTube thing, too, because sometimes it shows me like there's only like 1 or 2 people in the chat whenever there's only like 8 or more. So, Don't know. Oh, Great One Bay. Both of my great ones came out of this spot. Got a solo in here. But both of them are shooters, and I don't know which one is my normal one, so... we'll try to get both of them. That guy, I think he's fine. Yeah, I can maybe make that shot. Yeah, I did. Alright, good. Let's try for the intestine shot. I got it. Let's try the same shot again here. Got the intestines. Alright, we got all. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6 more. So 714. Or no? Should be 715, actually. I believe. Nope. Yeah, it really can be 0. True. No rares and no great one. Hey, at least you're getting diamonds, though. I mean, that's a good thing. At least you still got some trophies coming your way. Go and grab these. Then we'll fast travel over there. Oh, that's a 4-wheeler. I didn't know what that was there for a minute. You're 800 kills in and only 5 rares. That ain't bad. But that's actually kind of I mean, to be honest, it's actually kind of average. Yeah, you don't get... I mean, they're called rares for a reason, I guess. But yeah, most of the time you'll get like several... You'll get a couple hundred kills before you'll get a rare, usually. Sometimes you can get lucky and get several in a row, but... it's kind of rare most of the time. It's rare to get a rare. Let's see, what's down here today? Any great ones? No? Well. See if he stops so I can get a shot at him. Don't need him to stop. I got that shot off. Yeah, well, he's down. That was good shooting. Get him. That should be everything, so let's move on. Golly, seriously. Yeah, you're having a little bit of rough luck with the rares, but like I said, that is actually kind of normal though, to get a few hundred kills between rares. That actually is kind of normal. That is quite a big distance, but I wouldn't say anything abnormal about it. It's actually not that bad, in my opinion. You should, but you are due for one. Like, I'd say that you're going to get a rare probably within the next couple hundred more kills. Let's see. No great ones. Unfortunately. This guy needs to be taken care of. There we go. The rest of those are fine. Let's go ahead and drop that guy because he's broadside. Take this one next. He's going to take a step forward. Of course he is. Okay, we still got him, though. That's not a good shot, but I got him. But that's not a good shot. Oh, come on. I was hoping you turn one more time. Oh, he's dying. We'll have to track him, but he's dying at least. Okay. Another big chocolate. Get him. Get you. And if I still can get this other one. Oh, just barely behind him. So readjust. That might be a little bit too far forward. Oh well. At least we got most of them. Let's have to track a couple. So not too bad. Whoa, wait a minute. Where did all these deer come from? What on earth? I mean, they're all does, but I mean, like, where did they come from, man? Oh, that's the buck out there, actually. He just died. He just fell over in front of us. That's funny. Well, at least we know we got him. That was like an ocean of deer, man. Oh, what's up, Colton? Welcome back, man. Glad to have you back in the stream, buddy. There's one. Rebecca, what's up? Welcome back. Glad to see you can make it back to the stream. Glad to have you back, buddy. You've only missed a couple more diamonds. We've had 4 diamonds today and 2 trolls for the fallow deer. No rares, but we've had a pretty good diamond count. And we're currently at 715 kills. Which I'm gonna add all these up here in a minute. He kneeled over and died. He really did. Like, I just saw a buck out there walking along, and I thought, surely that's not him, and he just flops over. Dude, that was a weird fast travel, man. I came over here, and there's like just an ocean of does. And then just one buck that's just walking along, and he just falls over dead. So that's 4 more. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I keep up with the exact number, and if I count all these and then do the math, sometimes I can mess up a little bit. So I'm going to do it section by section. And grab these guys. But if you guys had to choose, like, certain Great One grinds that you see me do on my streams, which ones are your favorite to watch? Like, if I would put my focus lean more on a certain species, is there like a certain Great One that you guys enjoy being here to watch me grind more than others? That guy's floating, that figures. Yeah, 51 diamonds now if he makes it. Yeah, I hope he does, man. I hope he definitely makes it for you. Oh, it's a turkey out there. I didn't know what that was for a minute there. How big were all the diamonds? High and mid 250s. I didn't have any that broke 260s, unfortunately, but I had one that was like a 259. I think it was my biggest one out of the 5. And then the other 2 trolled me. So we had 3 diamonds, 2 trolls. All right, let me go over here and see if Duke can find this blood, because I had another one that ran off. I'm gonna go track him. We probably have enough time for maybe one more run, guys. We'll see how fast we can get through this next run, and we might have time for a second. But we've only got about 25 minutes left in the stream, so we'll see how many runs we get done. Usually each run takes anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, so we'll have to see how long it takes me to find this deer, and then so on and so forth. Yeah. Come on, Duke. I just need him over here to see if he can find blood. Oh, wait, here's the blood, actually. Yeah, there's the blood, so I don't need Duke. I just gotta follow it on the four-wheeler now. In case you guys are wondering what the best color to have your active tracks on, I always go yellow, because it stands out like a sore thumb in any environment. So if you guys are wanting like the best color to have your active tracks on, turn them yellow. Because as you guys can see, it makes it so easy to track your animals. If you have it on blue, it kind of blends in with the white. If you have it on green, it blends in with the ground. And then if you have it on, then also blue also blends in with the snow. So, I really like yellow. You would like if the red deer were class 7, but I like 6. Yeah, everybody wants the red deer to be on the 7 so you can use the 300 for them. Because they soak up 300 like very well, and the 308 does a good job with them, but it doesn't kill them as fast. So, yeah, mostly grinders, but I'm one of them. I really would like for it to be class 7 as well myself. That way you can use the bigger guns on them. And plus, they are right about the size of an elk in real life. They're just a little bit smaller than an elk, just like a little bit. So, I don't see the reason why we couldn't use the big guns on them. But hey, it's Call of the Wild. You can't really make them do what you want them to do, you know? Go over here and grab this guy. Where was he? Where was this buck? Oh, he floated all the way over there. My goodness. He was going that way, and then somehow he turned around and went the other way. That's weird. Go over here and grab him. 725 kills in now, guys. 725. You went to the bank? Nice, Rebecca. Hopefully that went well. You use the dark blue and red for your tracks. That ain't bad. The red actually ain't that bad if you're like jungle environments and stuff. But I have found that if you're like in snow or if you're in the desert areas, that there's places where it's kind of hard to see the red, especially dark blue if you're using dark blue. So, like I said, yellow can be used on any map, and you can see it. You can see it clear as day, and that's kind of the reason why I recommend yellow, is because it really don't matter what your surroundings are. You can see the tracks very easily. So that's just my opinion, but at the same time, everybody has their own likes. I used to use red everywhere because red's my favorite color. So I used to use red all the time, but like I said, I just eventually was just like, you know, certain maps makes it hard to find out where the red is, so I just decided to go yellow, and since then I just never really changed. Yeah, exactly. Do you think I should start a fox grind? If you're willing to shoot both the male and females every single time you have to go and shoot them, and if you're good at shooting mid-game animals, I would say absolutely go for it. That's actually the reason why I don't. I like the red fox. I love them in real life. But I don't grind for them because I'm not the best at shooting small animals on the game. And the fact that you have to shoot both the male and female in order to get the respawns to come back. So that's the reason why I don't do the fox. The only reason I do the roe deer is because there is kind of an exploit that everybody's using right now, which is the one lake method where you can actually shoot males. And you don't have to worry about shooting the females. So that's the only reason why I'm doing roe deer. If roe deer did not have the ability to do what I'm doing, which is where I'm just going around the same lake and shooting just males, I would not be doing the roe deer. So, like I said, it's up to you though. If you're totally fine shooting both the male and female, and you're good at shooting small game, I'd say go for it. Because it's a good grind overall. You just gotta have the right kind of setup, and you gotta be okay shooting both animals. Yeah, Zero has a point there. Red fox are extremely good on Scotland. So, like I said, Scotland and South Sweeson Park, if you're doing the island method, are really, really good. Those are the two maps that I'd recommend for you if you're gonna do a fox grind. Is definitely do it on Scotland, Tornashane, or do it on on the other one I mentioned, which I'm already going blank. I'm sorry about that. But, yeah. Alright, Sirius, sounds good. We've got about 20 minutes left in the stream, so if you try to come back and we're gone, then I'll see you Friday, but hopefully you'll be able to make it back in time. You got a great one, Ro? That's awesome, Rebecca. How many kills did it take you, do you know? I don't know how many kills in I am. I'm not counting them because with the one lake method, you kill so many so fast that I just didn't want to count them. But if I had to take a guess as to where I'm at with them, I'd say I'm somewhere between 400 to 600. I know it's a big gap, but I mean, like, honestly, I haven't counted very much. So that's just my assumption, if I had to make an assumption about where I'm at. Dude, that is a big estimate for a level 4. That's going to be a troll. I can tell by the rack it's a troll. But still, that's a big estimate. Take him. Oh, I got it. Alright, good. Where's the others? There they are. Why are you guys spooking? Well, that was a good drop shot. And then there's that level 4. He probably almost makes level 5. That's okay. We'll let him go. He'll be here next run. We'll just settle for 3 this time. Don't really feel like chasing him. Yeah. Rebecca, I'm not saying you're lying, but I don't know about that. I've never heard of anybody getting close to 10,000 kills on a great one. I mean, it's possible, but I think like Scarecrow had the highest number of a great one to grind that I've ever heard of. It was like 7,300 or something like that. But I've never heard of anybody getting like near 10,000 kills. I don't know. If that's true, it's true. And I'll let you know. But like I said, you've had a lot of trophies you told us about over the course of this stream, and yeah, 9,000, almost 10,000 kills into a grind. I've never heard of anybody going that high. I'm not saying you're lying or anything, but without me being able to be there to witness it, it's just hard for me to believe it because of the fact that, like I said, I haven't heard of anybody going like above 7,000. So I don't know. But if you got it that one, then congratulations if you're telling the truth. I mean, like I said, I just can't see it personally. I wasn't there for it. I've just never heard of a grind going that long. But if you did get it, congratulations either way. That is still, if it took you 9,000 kills, that's a long time, and that's some big determination. So congratulations either way if that's true and you got it. Alright guys, we got about 15 minutes left in the stream, so we got 15 minutes for a great one. We are going to keep shooting animals until we get down to 5 minutes, but if the great one's going to show up, it's got to show up now. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait for next week before we return to the Fallow and Row, because we're going to spend our time Friday on the black bear and stuff. That's a chocolate, so he's not nothing too special. No great one out there. Oh, seriously? The game counted me as hitting that tree. That's unfortunate. Got him on the follow-up, though. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Really? There, I got him with that shot. I don't know if I hit anything special, though. He's gonna die, but I have to track him. That's unfortunate. Yeah, like I said, I mean, like I said, I'm not somebody to just straight up call someone out on anything, Rebecca. Like I said, you could have totally been telling us the truth all day. But, like, you've had multiple, like, trophies. I mean, you said that you found a diamond badger, and then not even, like, 10 minutes later, you somehow found your haggis, and it was a diamond. And then you said that your brother found a great one. And now you're saying that you got a great one roe deer just after I was talking about the roe deers, and then you had this huge number. And then whenever I told you that I've never heard of that number that high, you retracted your stuff, which is also kind of sus. And now you're saying like the same number, but you've like reduced it down to a 3-digit number instead of like a 5-digit number. So I mean, like I said, if you're trying, like I said, if you're just trying to you know, sound really impressive and stuff, I understand. And like I said, you're on a stream, you want people to congratulate you and stuff, but like I said, I'm not trying to say you're lying. You definitely could be telling the truth. That could have been a typo on your part. But yeah, I just don't know is my thing. I wasn't there to witness all this, so I can't verify what you're saying is the truth. But I'm also not saying you're lying. It's just a little bit sus. But like I said, I'm not calling you out. I'm not saying you're a liar or anything. If you got them, like I said, congratulations and everything. And if you have pictures and want to post it on my Discord to prove yourself, that is fine. But like I said, I'm not saying you're lying, and I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just saying I simply wasn't there and can't verify it. So, if you're telling the truth and all that stuff really did happen, then congratulations. I'm happy for you all getting those trophies. If they didn't happen, then and you're not telling the truth, you may want to reconsider, because one of these days it's gonna be revealed, and then you're gonna look bad. So, you know, I would hate for you to have a bad reputation on my channel. That's all I'm saying. Because I've seen people just want to show off before in streams and stuff, and then they get called. And then whenever someone goes to the trophy lodge, it turns out they didn't have any of the trophies they were talking about, and it like completely destroyed their reputation on that guy on that channel. So I'm just watching out for you by saying that. Just be careful. Just like I said, if you're telling the truth, then that's great. But if not, you know, just be careful. Whoops. 732. 732 kills in, guys. You want a great one, elk? Dude, I tell you what, Rebecca, that is my #1 wish for the game. Rocky Mountain elk in particular is the one that I want. I would like to see them get a remake. I'd like them to have a larger body in the game. I would like to see their faces get worked on a little bit more, and then I want their antlers to have a redo. I would like to see more antler tops come to them, and then I would love to have a great one. The Rocky Mountain elk is my favorite North American big game animal. So that would be like the first and only great one where I would immediately go after multiples, because I absolutely love those animals. Is that one I can leave? If so, that's going to be a really good solo. I think that's a solo I can leave. I'm going to leave him. I know what he is. He's not that big of a level 3, so I'm going to leave him. Because that means that zone is now maxed out. That zone can only hold that many animals. So, yeah, I'm going to leave him as a solo there. Because I know it's a tiny level 3, and to me that's good enough to fill in the gap there. I prefer it to be a level 2 or a level 1, but... Alright. Let's see how much time we got left. We got 10 minutes left, so... What we're probably going to do with 10 minutes is I am going to check all my zones first and see if there's any rares, any great ones, and then I'm going to come back through and shoot them if we have time. But like I said, I don't want to waste time shooting and possibly having to track now where it's only 10 minutes left in the stream. So I'm just going to check everything, make sure there's no great ones or rares, and then we'll come back to this spot and shoot them if we have time. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's stream. It's been a really good one. I mean, we've had some good trophies today. We got my first rare, my roe deer being a gold rare of all things, and it was a melanistic. And then we've also got them. We had 5 different level 5 fallow deer today, with 2 of them trolling and the other 3 making diamonds. So, and we also got to add, I think it was 2 different wonky bucks to the wonky lodge today. So that lodge is coming right along. And yeah, we're having a good time. I mean, it's been a good stream. And then we got that great one the day before yesterday. So. Good times right now on Call of the Wild for the channel. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate it. A great one turkey actually would not be bad. I would say that one would be kind of hard to grind for, because turkeys are, they're solos and they just kind of go wherever they want to go. So that would be a very difficult great one to get unless you're just wanting to like kill the same turkey over and over again. Because they don't have they have feed zones, but they don't have drink zones. So that'd be kind of difficult. But I wouldn't mind that though. Like as long as they can make it work in some capacity, then I'm fine with it. Why won't you just die? And honestly, I don't care if I destroy this zone, guys. Like I said, it's a solo zone, so there'll be deer just come right back to it either way. I'm just trying to get rid of these animals because I don't want them here. And honestly, I really don't want either one of these two to come back as a great one, so I'm just going to let them lay. Because those are solos, and where they're solos, I really don't want them to come back as a great one. I would rather them come back as anything else. So I'm just going to let them lay. Because if you don't claim animals, then they're guaranteed to not come back as great ones, and you can actually use that to your advantage in the game. So if you have solos, and you know for a fact they're a solo, just don't claim them. Because then you'll make sure that they have to come back somewhere else, but they're not going to be a great one. But in your main zones, I would absolutely shoot everything. Well, great one bay, don't have a great one, unfortunately. Alright, last chance to have a great one, guys. There has to be a great one on this pond, otherwise I'll have to bring the stream to a close. I know there's still about 5 minutes left, but that's really not enough time to kill all these animals. So we're just going to look at these last few zones and see if there's a great one. And if there's not, then I'll have to bring the stream to a close. So fingers double, triple crossed in the chat, guys. You know, honestly, I'll take a rare too. a rare stag wouldn't be bad. But so far, everything is common. Alright. Is there a great one here waiting on us? Or a rare? Either one. That's a chocolate. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, we are not going to get another great one back-to-back in the 2 streams, but it was still a really good stream. We got my first ever rare roe deer, a buck being a gold melanistic, so that is amazing. We also got 3 diamonds today out of 5 level 5s for the fallow deer. So it's been a really, really good stream. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, please make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button for me. If you have friends that you think might enjoy this channel, please recommend it for them. We're trying to grow to 1,000 as soon as we can, guys. But either way, I hope you guys have a great evening. We will be live again this Friday from 2 until 7. We'll be doing the black bear grind, and we're also going to be doing the wolf grind. So make sure you guys are there for that, and then we'll get back to the fallow and roe deer next week. But either way, love you all. Make sure that, once again, like and subscribe. Get other people to subscribe if you can. And I hope you guys have a great evening. Peace out, everybody.